Same thing. What is happening, everybody? Welcome to the Forge. This is Jimmy G. You got Billy the Kid in the house, and we have the Almighty One. So, Billy, if you want to introduce our guests, and then we will go ahead and get started.
Oh, man. Our guest is the one, the only, the legendary Tim Reagan of the TF Underground. Tim is the godfather of the Forge. He is the one that masterminded Jimmy and myself becoming this unit of incredible entertainment on your Sunday evenings. And he's also, obviously the founder of TF Underground, which originally was the TF Game Group, and is what really helped me get my start as a reviewer. So I have a lot of respect here for Timmy. Timmy's also one of the most reputable sellers in the Transformers kingdom, and is a great guest that I'm honored to have tonight. So Timmy, hi. I know I said a little bit about you, but tell us a little bit about yourself and what we can find you doing and where we can find you doing it.
I'm 47.
Likes long walks on the beach.
My favorite color is green. Yeah. Well, you kind of covered it.
There you go.
Thank you for those nice words.
Brother, hell yeah. Billy the Kid wouldn't be here without you.
Oh, user error. I was just looking at his, he said we were frozen, but he said it's his fault.
Oh, just let it go. Let it go, Jason.
Get that high speed, man.
That's
56K modems are a thing of the past.
I think he's using HughesNet is what he said.
That's it. So just to let everyone know, Tim, of course, if you're not a part of, he's recently kind of revived the Transformers Masterpiece Collectors Group, and which I will put up a link for it in a little bit. I just don't have it with me right there. But one of the things we wanted to do to help drive kind of just some viewership, ownership, is we have we had a contest, and the contest was to tell us your favorite masterpiece figure. And so I don't know if we want to make an executive decision for those that are on here that still have not heard of the Transformers Masterpiece Group, but if they're like, hey, I want to be a part of this, we're going to be drawing for this in 15 minutes. So so just know that's going to be coming up, because we know some of y'all go to bed a little bit early. If you're our age, you got your Insure, you're watching your Downton Abbey, and you're about ready to go to bed. So, but Tim, if you want to talk a little bit about this group, the Transformers Collectors Masterpiece, the Transformers Masterpiece Collectors Group, and kind of like how you got involved and kind of like what you want to see happen from that, and then we'll get into some news.
Well, I mean, there's obviously tons of groups out there anybody could be a part of and choose to, and even or all of them. Myself, I've kind of chiseled my choices down. Foundationally, I choose my group from engagement and integrity. Like, how are they running their group, right? Are they letting people just, because mean people get a voice online? That's never something that I enjoy, and I feel like most people don't. So foundationally, that's what I look for in any group. ERC, T3PK, my groups, ERC. So, I mean, it all starts with the people that are managing those group, right? But so there's 22,000 members in the Masterpiece Collectors Group. Stepped over there, kind of refocusing on actually engagement, like this, for example. I mean, this isn't just someone dropping an advertise for an outside link to their YouTube channel and they bring nothing to the group or give back to the members that are there. Where this one, I mean, it's 100% designed for that engagement. I'm watching comments roll in right now. You know what I mean? Um, and then sometimes maybe we can get some free stuff away too, right?
That's
So,
right.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's always fun. I do have it with me right here.
Oh yeah, is that the one you were kissing?
Yes, but I took the condom off the box. It was wrapped in plastic, I guess I should say.
I just got to jump in real quick. I'm sorry, guys. John J. Jimmy G shared the link where you have to post that. Posting in the comment section here tonight. That is not going to make you eligible for this contest. So please follow the link that Jimmy shared, or just go on Facebook and just check out the Masterpiece group, and you will see everything you need to see there. All
Yep,
right.
absolutely. The next 15 minutes, like that's what you got. I'll check the group later, but I think we have to let you in the group first. But in order to do that, so if I have any one that is able to do that, that'd be great. But let's do this. Let's talk through some news here really quickly.
Quick. I just want to say there's a lot of people tonight saying hello. Why don't you blow his screen up real quick? There's so many people saying hello here tonight that I can't bring everybody's names up. So everybody that's here, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this show. And I am going to say really quick, Adam, Tim does have a sexy ass voice. That is the voice of radio. Maybe we need to record Tim doing like the intro for this show, moving forward. One of those things like Guns N' Roses.
Speaking of you guys' last shows, when you guys unboxed all those Aldi's figures, you said you were working on stop motion voiceover stuff. And I was like, we should do tryouts for that.
I would love that.
Like step in things. Yeah. Like a surprise guest actor or something, like Scooby-Doo used to do.
I would love that. I would love that.
You could almost have your own like red versus blue or like robot chicken type of thing too, as well.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That could be so much. Listen, there could be so much more to it than just, me following like, oh, I want to do this. Like we could make such a fun little universe out of that. So Tim, I kind of like where your mind's at. And I think that's a great idea. I can't post on Facebook as I'm silenced for a month. The good.
Oh no.
That's a bummer. There's a joke I want to make, but I just can't bring myself to it yet.
We got to wait till after 10.
It's built in.
That's it.
There's so many people here commenting. Yeah, the one you need is MP44. Optimus is the go.
MP44 is good, but I still like MP10 a little bit better. I don't know why.
MP10's more fun because MP10 back and forth transformation wise is an absolute joy. That is a fun toy.
Wait, E-Man said he doesn't have a real masterpiece? Like official Takara? Is that what you mean?
Yes, 100%. E-Man is a big Optimus Prime guy, but he's just kind of getting back into Transformers. So his Transformers are low, but man, he's got a great show. I don't know if you've checked out his channel, Tim.
It's great.
It
really
is great. Good. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's
a
great
big
guest.
comic book guy and a big convention guy. So
I know he is. Didn't I get? I think I got one from him, a Devastator.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of those damn Audleys,
it was good.
I bought the first wave because of Jimmy, and then he sent me a picture of Wave 3 with Galvatron and Hot Rod, like all the characters I love.
It looks like they're going to do 86, man. They're going to do 86.
I mean, you got to start at the right spot, right? It's the beginning.
Listen, I'm an 86 fan. Like I grew up on Gen 1, but my childhood at that impression age was the 86 movie, and Hot Rod and Cyclonus and Scourge and all those guys were so cool to me that they just hit that sweet spot. My son
who's jumped in.
Chris. Oh man, what's up, bud? How'd you like that hot sauce? Right.
Or did you send him some of your hot sauce?
Oh, I sent him some of my hot sauce. Absolutely.
And he's called me a brother, and I have yet to have any of that hot sauce, but that's okay. But
I feel like I've been asking for several years.
You guys owe me. I know. Send me your addresses. Send me your addresses.
We're shaming him.
Let's
out loud.
He's like, let's get into some news.
Let's do some news now.
He's wiping sweat off his forehead.
He's like, let's just move on, folks.
PM me your addresses. That's all I got to say.
There we go. There we go. So we
Hear
got
that,
some
everybody?
news and
No,
products.
fuck
Yes. That's
Oh,
it.
yes, I said hot sauce. I
That's
make the best
it.
hot sauce in the world.
Yeah, Tim's a big hot sauce too. So let's go on to news and
Let's do
products.
it.
News sources again, where we try to look for some of our stuff. We do got multiple sources we look at, and so where those are coming from, some of them TM Reviews, who gets all this news from somewhere. I don't know.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
He's just incredible. The growth that he's done over the years is just so inspiring.
Yeah, TFW 2005, Cybertron, Ben's World of Transformers. We had him on our show. He was an amazing guy.
Ben's wonderful.
Yeah, Ben was awesome. And then a bunch of other places too as well that we get news. I just need to make a banner for everywhere we get news.
Absolutely.
So that way I can say thank you,
I gotta
thank you.
shout out Dame Shock. Dame is a great news source, and Dame, just like we do, Dame is one of those people that loves to share other reviewers and help spread the word. So Dame, I like to credit Dame every show.
That's it.
Dame Shock is awesome.
That's it. Excellent. And so, a few things. Hasbro PulseCon, as we know, New York Comic Con is coming up October 9th through the 12th. We should be able to hear some news coming. Also, they just announced another guest for TFCon, the voice of Devastator and Destro. I don't remember his name, but he is going to be at TFCon Chicago. So, getting some really good G1 guests. We also have David K from Beast Wars. So, yes, we're getting good old Megatron there. So, that's going to be awesome. But we're going to go right into the first party stuff, Takara Tomy and Hasbro. And the very first thing is not actually a Transformer. It is from Gal Gaigar, and this is their Takara Gal Gaigar that they're getting ready to release. It should release in October. If you don't know much about the King of Braves or the Brave series, this is what took the place of Transformers after Transformers Zone ended. And so basically, Takara said, we want to make toys, so we need some more shows. And so then the Brave series, which culminated in the King of the Braves, Gal Gaigar. This is it. And so Takara is going back to their roots with some of that stuff. And so we got this figure coming out. I love it. I have the Solo Chogokin one. I have the vintage version of it. This is a really cool figure, and I will probably be getting this one too as well. So I don't know if Tim, if you've heard of Gal Gaigar or Billy or anything like that, but what are your thoughts?
I've heard it through you.
Okay.
I've intended on. I mean, what do I got to do to see this cartoon? Go to
it is
Crunchyroll
on
or something?
Crunchyroll. Yes, it's on Crunchyroll the first season, and it's funny. Some of the English voice actors that are in that, one of them is the voice actor of Yugi. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh show has a bunch of their voice actors doing voice acting for this. So, and I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So, but yeah, you can see it on Crunchyroll. I think you can pirate it on other places too as well. I just will not say that here in case the FBI is listening. That's so
they're listening. They've seen my text history.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
So it doesn't. It's obviously highly articulated.
Yes.
Does it transform or anything
yes.
like that?
So basically, what it is, you see that lion. There's a lion mode that turns into a robot, and then there's this like train, these drills, and this big plane that all combine together with it. So it's like a mixture of Transformers as well as the old school, I guess, what would you call it? I don't know, not Gundam, but some of the old Japanese mecha shows and things like that. And they don't say transform, they say system change. And so that's what they call it. So because transformed was trademarked by Transformers. So they say system change, and then that they change into whatever they do. So
I mean, it's pretty rad to me. It makes me want to go see the series.
It's really good. It's a good series. It is. And so, Billy, what are your thoughts on this guy?
I love the stylized look of it. I love how Japanese it looks. That's just something so special. Like those Japanese robots. It's beautiful. I love it. It just obviously doesn't fit where my collection's at right now. If I hit the Powerball and ended up having the space for a killer collection, he would be like one of those dead center units. That chest piece alone and the proportions sets me off on loving everything about the design of this guy.
I'm proud of you, Billy. I am. I really am, because I made the mistake of going down the Japanese robot rabbit hole, and it's a deep one. It's so deep.
No, that's the problem, because they're so original. They all have obviously those same exaggerated proportions with the large shins and the bulky arms and chests, but how they're able to get so many individual looking bots that just don't look like another retread of a design is amazing. and I can see it being such a dangerous rabbit hole for me. So until I pick all 6 numbers, I'm good.
All right, let's move on. Of course, we're getting the re-release Target on their Geek Fest or whatever. We're getting Sunstreaker, Thrust, and Gigawatt again. So if you missed it the first time around, here's your shot to get it. So if you're a mainline person, get it, and get it now. So next I want to share is this is the Titan that was announced.
I'm so pissed off about this.
The Battersea Power Station Titan was announced at the Battersea Transformer store on Transformers Day. And so here's one picture. Here's the special comic book, and this is kind of how it is, real tall. What it reminds me of, and I posted this in the, I don't remember what group, I said, this reminds me of Deja Vu when in Big, where you had Tom Hanks playing with the building, and he's like, I don't get it, you know? And so that's what I was like, this is like Big all over again. This is like the Hasbro people looked at it and went,
is that his alt mode as a warehouse?
It pretty much is. So you see this on the left-hand side. That's his alt mode.
Oh, that is his alt mode. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
He will not be getting a toy, period. He is strictly design, comic-wise. There's no figure coming out.
You never
know. So they told
know.
us, no, I've got private messages. There is no toy coming out. This is just for this comic. It's just, if he does well enough where people enjoy him and want a figure, they will consider it. But right now there is no toy coming out. So yeah, Jason, no toy, buddy.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It was they built it up. They built us up and they're like, oh, we're getting this new Titan. And they announce him and they show him off. And then there's no figure though.
I do want that comic book though. That comic book.
I do too. It looks good. It looks good. I love that rustic look. I wish the characters, like when I see a character looking like him though, I want that Mad Max verse. I want that gritty desert, outlandish, worn out look. And yeah. It is.
Sorry, I had to adjust my camera for a second. I got to stand up. I've been on
I thought you were going to say pants.
Yeah, no. I've been on my feet all day for I work at a fruit stand and we had a launch of a special fruit this past weekend, and so
the 17.
I am so exhausted. So, but this is
I agree, Hunter. The toys should be a part of the plan. I'm very upset over that Titan. I'm sorry. I'm going to ramble.
No worries. Studio Series 86 Soundwave coming here. So we got another just so recently after the Transformers Legacy Soundwave. So we got this coming out. So I want to see more about this. I don't get why there's this little hole on the left-hand side right there.
I think that's a manufacturing error. I think that they just didn't put the piece on. Because if you look, you can see it's just a snap-on piece. You can see where the piece is pegging.
Okay. But I do kind of dig the look of Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. I think that looks kind of interesting. But is this one that I'm going to rebuy? I don't know on that. So any thoughts there for y'all on the mainline new Studio Series 86 Soundwave?
I'm going to let Timmy go.
I think he looks real good. I would recommend with Soundwave anything. If don't sit on the fence and then decide after it's sold out.
I did pre-order it, but anyway.
I guarantee you he will sell out.
He's selling out. Absolutely. Even with all the bitching and moaning, he's selling out.
I think he looks great. I mean, it's Hasbro.
Yeah.
Right? What do you...
for Hasbro, you're not going to get better.
Yeah.
He
get
looks
the 3 cassettes.
I'm surprised there's no Rumble or Frenzy.
Well, because you had Studio Series 86 Rumble and Frenzy already come out. So it's core class. So I hope they re-release them for people that didn't get them.
Yeah, I was going to say. And then what's up with Laserbeak and Buzzsaw with those hollow bits in their cassette mode? Like that surprised me because I don't think the other releases had those hollow bits.
They're on Ozempic. So yeah, that's
got it. I mean, listen, for Hasbro, it's a home run. Like, and if I was a mainline guy, absolutely, I would have that without a shadow of a doubt.
If I was a kid and this figure came out, I would be all over it too.
Oh yeah,
it looks
100%. The figures were. I mean, Soundwave was, traditionally you really didn't get the character to look like the cartoon.
Yeah.
In the original toys. So
absolutely.
Soundwave pretty much did, but it's a basic transformation, right? But I think I would be really happy to have him.
Yeah, Soundwave Superior, right?
Vintage Soundwave still holds up to
He
this
is great.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is great.
So, really quick, I just want to just Mark's in the chat. Mark says hello to everybody. We've got JoJo's toy chest. JoJo says hello. She says she's definitely getting that one. That's her favorite. JoJo was a guest of ours a few weeks ago, Tim. She's awesome. She's got a great channel. And yeah, we've got some good stuff going on in this chat.
Yeah.
So,
And here's what I'm excited about. If I think it's the next one here is the new Shockwave design that's
yeah,
coming.
I like
from
it.
I love
yeah,
it.
I
like it a
love
lot.
it too. I think yes, let's do this. This is why I love Beast Wars is good, but I loved like when my robotic animals still look like robots too, like the Dinobots,
Yeah.
the Insecticons, and this still looks like it, even though it looks like a whale, it's a robotic whale.
Yeah.
And I love
With
this. And
perfect eye placement.
yes, and it's one of those that's this is inspired by the Skybound books. So it's really, really cool. I'm excited about this. It's a new mold. They said it's not going to be a remold of Skybite. They say it's a brand new mold that they're making.
Yeah, I love it. It's so cool. Why a whale? Because why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry,
because
Colonel Chester.
whales
I
can
had to.
travel in space. So I don't know.
Space whales.
Space whales.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great show. All right.
Yeah,
So
and
anyway,
Smooth Hercules states, "I will take anything Beast TF," and you know what? So will I.
Absolutely. And so, Billy, if you want to comment on this, this is that Amalgamus Prime. I'm trying to get resituated. My cramp has gone away. So, Billy, if you want to take this, tell us a little bit about
Absolutely.
this and what you think.
So this is Amalgamus Prime, I think is what his name is. This guy is one of the 13 primes. I think he's one of the last that they're going to be releasing, correct? Jimmy's muted. So anyway, I don't know much about him because I'm not as vested in the mainline Hasbro figures as anybody else is. But this is such a cool design for me. It's so original, and it's what I would want Hasbro to continue doing. Timmy, what do you feel about original takes on characters just like Amalgamus Prime over here?
Well, I mean, there's not a point in time I've never heard someone say, I'm just tired of seeing them reproduce the same figures over and over. So, I mean, seeing these new things, they may be throwing things at the wall and hoping it sticks, but I like this and how he can separate and break out all those parts that kind of go into their own vehicle form. And
Yep.
I mean, they're showing these different variations, modes he can have, and I'm sure people will have fun coming up and finding their own modes on it too. I kind of like
the
the little
playability.
tiny flying fist rocket.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
The
reminds me
playability is
again,
through
like
the roof
old
here.
school Japanese with the
Yeah.
rocket punch, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
there we go. But that is it for our main line. So let's get into some masterpiece fans toys. So just want to show you, here we got good old Fortress Maximus, and this boy is going to be huge. Now, Tim, is that Fans Toys blaster holding that stuff?
Yeah, that's MP's Fans Toys Blaster.
That is
scale.
crazy. That is crazy. What is this going to run?
There's not
It's going to run only affordable
price out yet. But I don't know if they changed their stance on it, but my original understanding was they were going to break it into kind of like they did with Omega Supreme. They had the two separate kits, but this one's already got Hannibal released for the head. So that's been out for several years now. But that was my understanding. If there's just going to do it one big box, I think they should personally, because why would someone just buy a leg? You know what I mean? Just do the whole thing.
Because it's a major award.
Yeah.
I'm going to just shoot. I'm going to shoot back for 1 second because JoJo said something that I didn't even see, and now I can't unsee. And that's like Amalgamus Prime looks like an Exo Squad figure.
That is true. It does.
That is so true.
One of my favorite cartoons.
Hell yeah. Adam says $2,500. And Jason says he does not care what it costs.
Yeah.
And Smooth Hercules says it's another divorce class Titan.
Yeah.
And I agree with all of you guys, but the only way I would possibly ever get this figure is if I won it in the game group. So I'll tell you that right now. Or Underground. I'm sorry. That's that force of habit. in
if
the
this is a
underground.
divorce class Titan and you get custody of it, does that mean you will get child support for having this guy? So, I mean, that's got to be the thing, right? So anyway,
Yeah.
that's stupid. Anyway, let's move on. And then,
I did order like 4 of those though.
did you
Of
really?
the
Yeah.
nice.
So
Nice.
that'll
And
be
you can
fun
get
to
those on the
ship.
Transformers Underground Shop Facebook page. Are you ready
I
for
didn't even
pre-order?
put this one up for pre-order because it's probably so far out in the
Yeah.
future, and
God only knows what it's going to cost then.
yeah. And what if
It's
I can put up a $200 figure and have 35 people or 5 will cancel. No big deal, right? There's always people that didn't pre-order that come back and like, hey, you still got one of these? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I happen to have 5. So something like this, though, that takes up a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? So if I
Yeah.
got 5 of those, I need like a semi-trailer, a small shed in the back just to store them. So
That's crazy. That is just
So
crazy how big
I
that
just
is.
have to jump in really quick. The Machine Museum and Air and Space would have to wait till it's on discount. This is a Fans Toys figure. This thing's not going to go on discount. This thing's going to sell out, and this thing's going to have a late tax that you will never want to pay. So if it's something that you truly are interested in, I strongly suggest pre-ordering it and going through someone like Tim, where maybe he'll take a portion for the pre-order and you can send him money like each month to cover your cost.
make
Just
payments.
do it.
I do
Yeah.
that with several people actually. We just partner up together and track it, for transparency.
Yep.
Yep.
Together. And
Just
then,
make sure you do pay, or you will get the collectors coming after you.
Yeah. Absolutely. But
I'll send the muscle.
yeah, if this is
Is that
something
Adam?
interests
Is that
you-
Adam Burnham? Is
Yeah,
he
it's
the muscle?
Adam. Yeah, he puts on a mask though. Sometimes a wig.
That's so funny. Chris Horton's thinking $3,000 to $4,000.
Ooh,
It's definitely going to be a penny, but it's beautiful.
it is.
It's beautiful, and I can just see that with my Legends figures.
Oh, it would look so
And
cool.
it would look so fucking good. I'm sorry
Well, I
for
can tell
cursing.
you the hurdle people are going to have right off the jump is if they didn't get a Hannibal, they better get it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a Hannibal.
You-
I do not.
You don't want the body without the head, right?
That's
So,
true.
Right? You don't want
That is
anything
true.
without the head.
Yeah.
All right. And now we have Wind Charger.
Yeah.
On this
Beautiful,
guy.
man.
Yeah,
That is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you still taking pre-orders for this one?
Yeah. I've got it set to about I think October 1st. I just close it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then, but I'm surprised no one's digibashed this one yet.
Yeah, I am too, because I have not been able to see a color prototype or anything like that. So that would have been good. So any of y'all out there that are really good with Photoshop or whatever 3D program is out there, please make one for us so we can have it on the next Forge.
So
Mike Lorber's really good with that stuff. I think. Jump on
Hey,
that,
Tim.
Mikey.
is Jason over here right? Have you heard anything about a Hannibal re-release?
I haven't, but that doesn't always, they haven't put any kind of pre-order notification or anything like that out for that I've seen.
Because that'll be a hot commodity, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Excelente. And then we've got good old, it's called Pythagoras, but this is, of course, Fans Toys jumping into the Computron game here. So
Beautiful.
looks really good. Looks really good. I do love my Craftsman Toys Computron. I think it's going to be looking great, and I can't wait till the last final pieces come in for that. But for those of y'all that are looking for Masterpiece, there's this one, and I think Studio is doing a Computron as well.
Are they?
I didn't hear that. If O1 Studio is doing a Computron, though, it's going to be their own design.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that tune accurate beauty of what Fans Toys is doing. So this, to me, if I was still in the MP game, this would be a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
Look at the knee joint. Like, that looks built in. And if that is built in, like,
Yeah, it's not
that's
just
just-
me that noticed that then.
yeah, no, that looks like it's a built-in knee joint.
Full
That's-
90-degree bend there.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
You're going to get that in some gnarly poses, man.
Fans Toys, like I said, man, when I was an MP guy, it was Fans Toys, then Ocular Max for me. Like, Fans Toys, there was never any disappointment. There was that Fans Toys squeak when you twist like a thigh swivel or something. There's just this sound that only a Fans Toys figure makes, and it's just amazing. And then Ocular Max always had the smoothest transformations and cleanest figures going. So, but this looks fantastic.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep going on and on.
Yeah, in the words of Borat, very nice. All right, so let's move on to Doctor Wu. We went
Oh,
big.
please
Let's
tell me.
go
Please tell me it's who I think it
little.
is.
We go little, and we've got
Yes.
good old version 2 Prime Commander G2 Optimus Prime coming out from Wu-Tang Clan. This is going to be awesome. I love Dr. Wu figures. I won a few from Tim. They're just great. I mean, they're
so
small.
good.
They're just fun. They're just fun little figures on that, and I love them. I love them. So
They're figures for me where I can be sitting in my recliner watching TV and just fiddling with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're fun to do that. Not so complicated, but sometimes you gotta just put a little more thought into it and just flipping one piece and that's it.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with that. I can't wait for the
old
Scourge repaint.
G1 Beachcomber here.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah. G1 Beachcomber is a great figure. Like
and he's transformed.
Like
I got my
Beachcomber,
Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper over here. So
This was
pretty sure
actually mine from when he came out in the 80s.
wait a second. Let me,
that's
let me
so
blow that
cool.
up. Let's
Bring
take a
him
look at
up.
that. And there he is. Look at that. That's your own when you were little Timmy.
Yeah, his rub sign still works.
There we
Look
go.
at the condition of that figure.
I don't know how it
did not.
survived.
Mine did not survive at all.
None of
Mine
mine did.
met-
Mine were buried
no.
in the sand or blown up with
I was going
firecrackers.
to say, that's what I was say. I either buried them in the backyard or they met their death with some M80s.
Yeah, I beat the hell out of my stuff,
Yeah.
but this one probably got lost in somewhere since it's so small, you know. I also
Yeah.
have this one. This was my go-to.
Oh, just a second here.
Yep,
All right,
hold on.
I maximized the wrong one.
Maximize.
Not a transformer, but
Go
precursor.
bot. Go bot.
This one's from when I was a kid too.
Nice.
All of his springs and stuff just don't.
They're done.
Yeah, they're cooked, but I just cannot get rid of it.
It brings back the memories.
That brings
all the
back
feelings.
memories.
Yeah.
I had that as a kid. Hell yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I used to hunt squirrels with this guy. He's a cap gun.
There we go. Do you have any caps left for him?
I haven't even looked. There may be some in there.
So
No.
Colonel Jester wants this in Ultra Magnus and Toxitron colors, and I
Yes.
think those will be a big sell. But I want that Scourge color. The
Scourge,
second
yeah.
Scourge gets announced, I'm in.
Well,
yeah.
Dr. Wu loves to repaint their stuff.
Oh,
They do.
absolutely.
They do.
Absolutely. But they make such good stuff that it's like, oh, you bastard, I'm buying it.
Now they are doing a Dr. Wu reissue of the DW04 Prime Commander.
Yes,
Prime.
I saw that.
So
That's
with
good.
trailer, that's going to be
Looks
coming out around October. It looks like.
Yeah. I hope they reissue that Bumblebee Cyclonus set, 'cause I never grabbed that. So that would be nice.
Let me see.
Nice. And so
Not
just
yet.
to show you, anyone that has been collecting Toy Easy and has been collecting all these amazing battleships.
Oh, yes. This
There it
sick.
is.
I think Jason was the one that said he had this set. Jason
Yeah.
Sled was like, I backed these up. Those are wild, man. I love
They are.
the alt modes. Like they are so cool. They look like they could fit in like your World War II collection like display. Like they're so
Yep.
smooth, so clean. Really nice.
I think I got the combined picture too there. So
Yeah,
So
look
that
at
way you
that.
can
see- Look at that
Jason
thing.
said, yeah, there's Jason with the ship bots. Hell yeah. John Garcia says, I still have a few Gen 1s left in my possession. I sold most back in the 90s, and I regret it so much. Yeah,
Oh,
I get
yeah.
it, man.
You know,
To-
fun fact. How I first got started, even getting back into Transformers and things like that, was there was a local auction in Scottsdale, Arizona, when I lived in Arizona, and I saw some graded G1 Transformers, you know, encapsulated like
Yeah.
CGC graded, and I was like, man, I want a couple of those, and maybe I can buy a couple extra and make a couple flip if I get them cheap enough, flip them, and pay off the ones I want to keep, right?
Yeah.
So I ended up winning. I dropped which really isn't much, thinking back on it, like $7,000 I put on my wife and I's credit card, and I was hoping she wasn't going to check the statement before I could flip them. Kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because it's a hard conversation to have when your wife asks you like, "What did you spend $7,000 on?" For anything would be bad probably, but some old Transformers, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but I did flip them, and I've always liked kind of having my own little hobby side hustle, anyways, and that just developed into where I'm at now.
Where you're
But,
at today.
yeah.
Just tell your wife, I just bought some classic cars on that. So.
That's it.
Yeah.
Really quick, Chris Horton stated, with all the great carriers they're making, can we please petition them to make us a broadside? And I was just commented in there. O1 Studios is making us the Masterpiece broadside. Tune accurate. It is the way to go. It'll fit your Masterpiece collection and your Legends collection. So that's the one to look out for.
That's
I've been
it.
waiting for that one to release.
Absolutely. And then here,
Can I say one thing about Toy Easy? They are coming out with an aircraft carrier.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there it is.
So
that's going to be a big boy. That's going to be
and you could probably easily repaint that if you needed to.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, it doesn't have any specs on it. It's a drawing sketch, but it looks pretty badass.
Yeah. Toy Easy has some really good stuff. They do. And then Aldi, which if y'all watched last week, we reviewed the Wave 2 boxes of the Aldi figures.
That was a fun watch too.
Well, we have Wave 3 coming. It's going to be awesome. The chase figures in this wave is the reformatting Megatron and the Toy Deco Galvatron on that. So those, I want the Megatron chase figure from Wave 2. So if any of y'all get that and you're looking to get rid of it, please send it my way. But I definitely want that reformatting Megatron. This will be definitely on my list to pre-order when it comes out.
I want the Brawn.
Yes, that Brawn looks great.
Yeah,
that Brawn looks great. But man, that Scourge, the
Scourge,
Hot
Galvatron,
Rod.
Listen, I'm all in on Hot Rod. Stepper doesn't do anything for me, but it's really cool to see it.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Like, why didn't you give us Skywarp or no Thundercracker? That's who we're missing.
We need.
Thundercracker.
I was going to say, like, Thundercracker. We do not need Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Like. I
think that's their bread and butter because we got Nemesis Prime in Wave 2. We got the original Optimus Prime in Wave 1.
If every wave is going to be a Prime repaint, I'm going to be like, come on. Like, we could have had Cyclonus.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Wave 4, Toxitron Prime. There we go.
Absolutely.
Eva
it's
Prime.
coming.
That's it.
7-Eleven Prime.
That's it. Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
I'm so mad at you because I bought Wave 1. I went and ordered Wave 1. I'm like... but as I said, I want to try the stop motion stuff, and these figures make it so possible.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like there's no hindrance from, the vehicle mode parts. They're so tune accurate. They give you everything you need, and they're so posable.
Oh yeah.
Like they are just, it's insane how posable they are.
Yeah. And, don't forget about USDA Prime, their NY Hunter. So
Pepsi Prime, yeah.
Pepsi Prime would be cool. But these look great. I wish Cyclonus was in the line.
I would too. Yeah,
it would make me real happy.
I think it's cool. We're getting all the Insecticons, and then we got Scourge. And of course, Cyclonus would be great. It'd be great to be able to just recreate that whole Unicron.
They're going to get
scene.
there, guys. They're going
to.
Yeah, of course. I'm really shocked though. No Thundercracker.
What I love about this though, that these are officially licensed Transformer toys. So
you don't have to put the damn logos on.
Yep.
I'm so bad at decals. All of my decals are crooked.
And if you're going to TFCon Chicago, Tim's going to have in his booth some of the individual ones for sale. So just be on the lookout for that. So if you want to try it out and you're just like, I don't want to buy a case of them, just get one. But I guarantee if you get one, you're going to get that
If
case.
you get one, you're hooked. So really quick, I'm jumping in. They do not scale with Magic Square.
No. They're about McFan toys, maybe a little bit bigger than that. So,
and then, John, these are non-transformable action figures.
This is what Red should have been.
Highly articulated.
This is everything Red should have been. Jimmy's right. Everything the Red line should have been. They're all in scale with each other. So Hot Rod and want to bring up the picture only for me, please?
Oh yeah.
Just because John's not familiar with the line. So figures like Hot Rod and Galvatron, they're going to come individually boxed, but Brawn and Bombshell are going to come in a 2-pack. They'll come in one box just to make up for the scale. So there's nothing like when you buy a blind box, you're not going to feel ripped off. Like, oh my God, I got this little ass Brawn or this little tiny Bombshell. They're going to come as a 2-pack, and you're going to get your money's worth with each pack. There's always extra hands and there's weapons. I mean, they're so good. Yep. They're beautiful. That Megatron is just mind blowing.
So did
In
you
fact,
guys get the chase?
No.
No.
Open all those up? All right, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to open one of my own.
The Wave 2, you got the Wave 2?
Is this Wave 2?
Is
Yes.
it green or is it green or
It would say
pink?
All Hail Megatron on the box. Oh, we got Paul Collecticon Toys, one of my sponsors. Hello there. How are you this evening? Thank you for
That
joining
is
us.
Wave 1.
That's Wave 1.
Yeah.
So that would be Gen 1 toy Optimus Prime, I think, is your chase in
Yes.
that wave.
Yeah.
They also, Gen 1 Prime and Sunstorm.
Yep. Sunstorm is the
Sunstorm.
other one.
I'm just going to open it anyways, though.
Do it. Do it.
Open. Wait,
Do it.
just do it.
Open it on channel.
Andy,
Open
thanks
up
for
and
joining us.
show us.
Yeah, open it.
Show us.
I'm gonna
Give us
take
some
these
sexy
things
music
off.
as you're doing it too. Use your voice as you're opening it, Tim.
Slicing this box.
Wish I had.
Is there a proper way to open them? Because I just use scissors.
You could do that.
I just
You-
rip 'em
there's-
open.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Golly. Quality
what he's got.
boxes.
Quality
What's in the-
boxes. They are quality boxes. Yeah, it is. It isn't like
Oh,
a
man.
open it this way, that way, whatever.
I mean, it's cool, but I didn't. Need
What's
an
in the
RC.
box?
You got an RC.
Hey, RC.
Yay! Yay!
I'll give
Maybe-
this to my young son.
There you go. There you
Open
go.
his eyes to Fembots. There it is.
Yeah, I don't want to catch you doing anything weird with it, son.
Well, folks, we're halfway through the news, but we are at that point where we do need to do this giveaway because we got some people that are getting ready to go to bed.
Oh,
So again, the stipulations were that you had to comment on the Transformers Masterpiece Collectors group. I would encourage you to continue. If you didn't get in on this one, that's okay. There will be more coming later. You never know what's going to happen in that group. There will be all sorts of stuff happening. But that is a really great group where you don't have to own Masterpiece level figures. We're just there to talk about them too as well. And then there's a free for all Friday where you can talk about whatever crap you want to. You can just
Yeah.
talk about crap if you want to too
So,
as well.
Can
So-
I join in before you give away? E-Man loves RC so much that he named his daughter after her.
oh!
So I just got to put that in there. He said, "I love me
E-Man,
some
reach
RC."
out to me and give me your shipping address, and I'll send this gal to you.
So,
Sorry,
John,
son.
yeah, John, it is a great line. I'm one of those people that likes their Transformers to transform, but I'm having so much fun with them that I'm supporting and backing this line. So,
all right.
yep. And you just got here. Andrew just got here. Can I have my Jazzy now? If you win, shit, yeah.
So there were 18 total entries that were in this thing. So very, very good odds. Now, if you're not on the show and your name is called, guess what? We will move on to the next person because the stipulation was to comment and then also to be present to win on this
Correct.
too. So the way we're going to do this, and I'm just going to show you, I have it
E.
set up for 60-second spins. So this is going to be a full 60 seconds, and the name that it lands on will be the winner. So, Tim, is there anything you want to say before we spin it?
The first name that it lands on is going to win. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
The
Well,
first
I
Oh, so
name
the first name hit is the winner.
is the winner. 60 seconds. That's
Wow.
it.
Okay, let's
So,
go.
There we go. So here
Good
we
luck
go.
to
And if
everybody.
the winner
luck,
is
everybody.
if the winner is not on, we will spin it again. So,
All right.
so if you are on winner, make sure you comment in the comments that I won or something like that, so that we know you won.
Adam Berman said, "Wait, I commented." I guess so.
You did not comment. You're not on there, Adam.
Wow. It's always
Wah,
Adam.
wah, wah. So here we go.
John, yeah, I was never into them either, and these are just too much fun. That's how I'm gonna put it.
They are
myself.
fun. They are
The
fun.
box is shredded, just so you know, E-Man. But I will get it to you.
So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's spin it.
This is pretty similar for anybody that's not in the Transformers Underground. This is kind of how we will do those games too, but we will spin. It'll land on a name, and
It's
that
eliminated.
name is it's removed from the wheel. And we do that typically that way until the last name is there. But they're not like 60-second spins each time.
No, it's like 4
Cur-
seconds or 5 seconds or something like that.
Mhm.
The reason why we're doing just the one spin because we're on a time crunch.
So there's people that say they didn't see their name. Did you guys go to the Masterpiece group and comment in the initial post? Commenting, as we said in the beginning of the show, commenting on the show does not get you a place. I'm sorry. It's just the way that cookie's going to crumble.
That is the way the cookie will crumble. And it's just so slow.
Oh, it's slow.
Maybe next week I can dig something up and we can rehash. Hey,
Yeah.
Richard.
All right.
Richard, are you on the
Daniels,
show?
are you on the show? Are you here, Richard? How much time do they have? I mean, I would imagine it would be an instant, oh my God, I won.
Yeah, if they're here,
it'll
they
be
gotta,
an instant, oh my gosh.
I give them like 30 seconds. We can chatter or something.
Yeah, chat.
we can chat.
I'm going to stop
Chat.
sharing the wheel really quick there. So that way.
There are a bunch. Hold on. Adam's saying there's a bunch we missed.
There are a bunch we missed. On the Masterpiece, let's go over and
They're
take a look
saying
because we may have to
so
do it again.
listen, the winner isn't here anyway. Like that window's up. And yeah, there's a lot of people saying that they commented and they're not seeing their name.
Let's take a look because I was looking through all the comments.
Machine, there's a link
will
to
pull
the
it
group
up.
in the top of the chat. We made sure when we started the show to be very specific about the rules and where you can go. And let me see. I can't copy this link.
I'm getting ready to pull up the post.
Nope, I definitely can't. And what the hell am I doing here? So while we wait and while we look through, I'm going to talk a little bit more about how good those Aldi's are. My son and I have played with them every single night. Like we have a thing before bed where we play action figures, right? And these figures have opened up his imagination in ways that I'm just so happy to see it happening. Like they're fun for all ages. And that articulation, it's like Marvel Legends quality articulation. You've got butterfly joints, waist crunches, ab crunches, waist articulation.
Oh, these names are showing up late.
Oh,
I think I said that the cutoff was like 12 p.m. on Sunday. But let's take a look here. Let me pull up the screen. Sorry. We'll take a look and see what we can do.
have I seen the clear version? I have no clear versions of anything. I am not a clear version collector, and I generally don't jump into the clear version news because all of my experience with any of my clear figures has been shatter and breaking, and I just can't do that.
Are we talking
speaking of
Masterpiece figures, Legend scale figures, or with the clear?
I think Jonathan's talking clear versions of the Aldleys because they just announced a clear wave. But I'm not going to be in on that. I can't do clear figures, man. They shatter on me. The first clear figure to shatter on me was back in the 90s, that Iceman for the X-Men line.
Yeah.
Toy Biz that changed color with the water. He just shattered. And it's just been the same ever since.
Just typically, I guess the process of it just creates a more potential for brittle plastic.
Yep, I think you're right. Now, speaking of different plastics, my X-Men 97 cable arrived this weekend. And
Oh, nice.
that thing just, it's beautiful. It's chunky. It's nice. It's not perfect, but it's a nice figure. But the plastic Hasbro's using is so flexible and bendy that I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out my thoughts on it. That's why the review isn't up.
I got the Maximum series, some of the Spider-Mans.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check that out. How is
Yeah.
it? I know the chests have been tearing on people.
Well,
mine hasn't. Mine has not.
Storm Collectibles kind of uses the same kind of style where the chest piece is bendable more like a rubber than a plastic.
Yep.
So you can get the articulation. They're kind of doing that route. And I mean, I haven't heard anybody say anything about it lately, but negative stuff, one negative sticks out a lot more than
Yeah.
10 good things.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Here's another
That
one I got in
Spider-Man looked
recently.
amazing. Let's blow Timmy up while
Oh,
you're
just
going.
a second. Let me stop sharing the other screen. But I do want to get a consensus vote from you all. I did put in the post by Sunday by 12 p.m. Eastern, but I do have a lot of posts from the last 40 minutes that have came in.
So
Actually,
my
from the
thought
last 2
process
hours.
is, man, it's tough because there's rules, and we like to follow the rules. Man, I went to Catholic school, so rules were beaten into my knuckles,
I
right?
will be guilty for this a little bit because I was talking to several people. I'm like, I didn't read the rules, I
Oh
guess.
no!
So and
So
I'm
and I was going
sorry.
to say in the opening segment of the show, no, Roger, the giveaway is not over with. We did say that they could come in and comment and
all
share the
right.
link.
So let me do
So
this.
I
I
personally
will.
think due to user error, those people, I mean, I know, and Jason says rules are rules, but we did tell people where to comment. Like
Yeah,
it's kind of on
I did
us.
like a last push, and gosh, I'm
That
sorry.
is
I'm sorry,
okay.
fellas.
Damn it,
That
Tim,
is
you're gonna have to
okay,
give two
Tim.
away. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
Um,
I am going to go off and rebuild this list.
I'm
And
okay.
sorry,
I'll let
James.
you all talk
So
amongst
let's talk for a minute.
yourselves.
So Tim, let's talk about your masterpiece page that you're an admin on, right? Like
Yeah,
I've been out of the masterpiece game a few years, right? I seldomly jump back in unless there's like a Rodimus Prime or a Cyclonus or like the Magic Square Optimus Prime. Um, I rarely jump back in. But as a person that's not in the masterpiece community anymore, right? Like my place in that group would just be I'd like to come in and talk and comment. I like to go in and lurk on people's pictures. Like
yeah.
I like to see what people are sharing and hey, you're really making me want this figure or whatever I may say. What do you have to say like to people that might not be in the masterpiece game? Are they like that are maybe priced out or they don't have the space? Like why should they come in and check out this page? Like what makes this page stand out? Why is it so good? To be part of that community of masterpiece collectors.
Well, there's so many people posting really good stuff. We like James had mentioned earlier, we do the free for all Fridays, so perfect time to share Legend Scale. I mean, just because the focus currently is masterpiece scale, um, it's still a network of collectors. It's
Yep.
just like me. I grew up watching Transformers, but I didn't just grow up being a fan of Transformers. I like GI Joe, I like Thundercats, I like He Man, I like you know what I mean. The list goes
Yeah,
on and on.
absolutely.
So I mean, where you might prefer legend scale figures, I mean, there's still a lot of appreciation for masterpiece scale
Tons
too,
of it. Tons
and
of it.
and sometimes the masterpiece plays well with the legend scale, like Lewin Metroplex or something, you know, a
Yep.
studio series big bot, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I
So
was telling Chris that 01 Studio broadside, that thing's going to
yeah,
be great along any scale,
yeah, and I
right?
mean the legends just will look perfect on those city bots, even with the Hasbro city bots, you know. So
Yep.
we were actually having a discussion the other day about this, like, hey, should we? Someone wanted to make a post, and it was about the Hasbro Arc figure, and I was like, well, you know, where we sit now, it's masterpiece scale only. This is a bigger bot, but does that necessarily make it a masterpiece scale? You know what I mean? I I,
Yeah.
I think the standard right now for at this point for masterpiece scale would be like the Lewin Metroplex, which is crazy massive. But
Yeah.
you know, we started talking about maybe doing a public poll on the group page of opening it up to other things because I appreciate a focus within the group, but could we offer them more than that? You know,
Yeah, of course.
so me, I can look at all that, all the figures, all the toys from the 1980s GI Joe figures to the modern uh, GI Joe figures. I love it all. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say no to anything, but on that same note, as an admin, this is what it was presented as originally. So I feel the only fair way to change that is to give them the voice to make the decision.
Hey, I think that's a great way to do it. I am going to cut you off really quick because we have two people that joined in that I like to regularly shout out. TF Arc Legends came in. TF Arc Legends, I don't know if you follow TF Arc Legends or not. They are, in my opinion, one of the absolute best diorama builders out there. They've got a fantastic YouTube channel as well as doing stop motion work that is just incredible using their fantastic dioramas. So, welcome. Nice to have you on. And then we have
Hey,
Derek, the one and only Derek Bigsby, saying hello. Happy birthday, right? He just celebrated a birthday. So, or is it today? I know it's this weekend was birthday time. So happy birthday, Derek. I'm sorry for not
this
being on
year,
top. Yeah, no, it's definitely this weekend. I'm like, man, he's close to my son's birthday.
I'm looking at
Um,
the Arc Legends page right now.
Arc Legends is
I have
incredible.
seen him posting some clips and stuff, but I'm now subscribed.
Yeah, definitely sub. Andrew Lexington said, what if you did like a Legends Thursday post or something?
Well,
Um,
Andrew, that's an easy one to answer because it doesn't rhyme, bro.
that's great, but no, that's good, and I appreciate it. Like I have a big heart for masterpiece scale figures. The engineering, the beauty, fans toys, what they do, X Transbots, what they pull off. Like these companies pull off masterpieces.
Oh yeah.
For me, it was a space issue. And I just couldn't keep up. When I noticed that my bedroom was like 15 detolfs, and I'm moving my dresser into a closet. There's a problem, right? There is an issue. So that's what got me out of the MP game. But I do like what you guys are doing there. I think we're ready though for to respin for our winner.
Yes.
Again, I'm
So
sorry, James.
I counted, double counted, and triple. Oh, I'll just blame it on the alcohol. And triple counted, and we have 28 total people. So 28 total people. Just looking 60 seconds. So again, if we land on you, you are going to be the winner. And you will need to comment in this live, hey, I won. And if you don't comment within the next, 30 seconds?
30-second window.
Spin it
Now, I
again.
am going to say somebody did say they were going to grab a bite to eat. I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I say we do 20-second window.
Yeah.
20-second
Legit
window.
baby.
Ooh, 20-second window.
Legit baby snuts.
What?
Stepped out
Okay.
that's the name.
But just to show you here,
Is that
John
Spanish?
is John is the last name there. That commented. Andrew commented twice.
Come
You
on,
don't get
Andrew.
2 entries. And then John right here at the very top. And then if we look all the way to the bottom, as my computer, my very first entry besides me is Mark Webster. And so if we go all the way to the bottom, Mark Webster is there. So just to show y'all, just from a bit of transparency there. So 28 people, only one lucky winner, 20 seconds. And if you went to get a sandwich, that sandwich costed you a jazzy. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Again, we
Colonel
have to respin it
Jester.
because we give it a small window. We can't wait all night for the answer, so we want to find a winner. They have to be present at the time, and they have 20 seconds to respond, saying they want their stuff.
We got to do 30 seconds. E-Man saying we have a 12 to 15 second lag.
Okay.
So let's go 30.
Okay.
Colonel Jester, welcome to the rabbit hole. The New Age hole is an amazing one. New Age is literally like the fans' toys of the Legends game. I'm sorry, I'm setting a 30-second clock.
If this lands on Adam, I'm gonna be like, oh
I'm
my
not sending it to
gosh.
Adam. I didn't expect him to win. You know what I mean? But I do.
Well, guess what? Oh, come on. Is it gonna be Emmanuel?
Who's it gonna be? I'm pressing play.
Oh my god.
John
Jeffers.
Yeah.
Jeffers.
Confetti.
John, are you
You've
on?
got 30 seconds.
John, are you on?
I'm counting down.
Starting the timer now.
Almost there.
I don't know.
John's
man.
got.
I'm not feeling good about it.
I'm not either. John's got 10 seconds.
Fun fact about John: he is
John's
an admin in a masterpiece collectors group of ours. So
John's got 3, 2, 1,
John
0.
Jacob Jingleheimer
done.
Schmitz.
Done.
Done.
That'll teach
Done.
you. That'll teach
All
you.
right.
Don't take a bathroom
Here we
break.
go. That's it. You pee
Yeah.
your pants if you have to be
honestly,
in on
leave
this.
you're
him off
gonna
the
have to
list.
piss yourself. So John's out. So take that name off the wheel too.
John is out. His name is
Done.
off the list.
Done.
He is no
You
longer
should've been
here.
here.
He has been
You
removed.
should have been
Goodbye,
here.
John.
Jason's
All right,
nickname was
so-
John Jeffers in high school. He said.
Jason.
Jason, you already got like
I was
4
gonna say,
Jezzies
Jason's
or
got to
something
have
like
a
that.
handful of them.
I wish they would do an audio of how to pronounce these third-party bot names sometimes, I've been calling it
Yeah,
Jeezy.
this is the story all
never thought to
about
call it
how
Jezzy.
life is.
Derek said John just jumped into my Robeson game. Well, he missed it. Sorry. All is fair in love and war.
DJ Jezzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
How do I hide?
All right, here we go.
The long spins like this,
Anticipation
it
is
just
killing me.
creeps tiny bits right there towards the end.
Yeah, that little creep
I
is
know.
everything.
And it gives you the worst. It gives you the like you're like, oh, it's gonna be me, and it just
Right
goes right
over
over the
you.
line, and it just sucks. Andrew Lexington.
way.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's not you. No, I'm just kidding.
It is Andrew.
Andrew.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Andrew. 30 seconds, Andrew. You better
And
hurry
you're
up.
coming
I'm
down.
gonna give him
We're
5
at 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
30
No way.
seconds.
18, 17,
was here, wasn't he?
16. He was here.
He
was
was.
talking. Oh my goodness. 10,
Andrew type.
9, 8,
Message somebody.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
He was
2.
here.
It's
He-
me.
Ah,
It's me. All right.
All right,
Wow.
all right, all right.
All
At the
right.
2-second
All
mark.
right.
Hey, bro.
Wow, he made it.
Congratulations.
He made.
You made it with literally like a second and 15 tenths of a second to spare.
He's probably got like a Klingon just right there. He was like sitting on the toilet. And he's like, oh man, I gotta go. I can't wipe. I better hurry up and do this. But anyway, that's kind of disgusting. Anyway, Andrew's gonna. So be on the lookout. Andrew will probably have that in a game in the
Better
Transformers.
not.
I'm sure he will.
Just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
It happens.
On
It
that,
happens.
so,
That's why we have a rule. There's a
it
2-week
does.
cooldown period.
Yeah, and that will apply to this too as well. So on that, so Andrew,
And
good
he
job.
said the lag
Good
was
job,
killer.
Andrew.
He said the lag was killer.
Look, yeah.
Don't blame it on the lag.
Invest
Don't
a little
blame it on the
money
lag.
in your
We
internet
know what you
speed,
were
I
watching
guess.
on the. We know what you were watching
Yeah.
on the other screen, Andrew.
Yeah, what's
We know
eating up your
exactly
bandwidth.
And
what
it's
you were watching.
definitely many people dressed up as characters from Jim
Mhm.
Henson movies.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Why
Very
haven't
cool.
they done a Transformers Jim Henson collab mashup yet?
I would have loved that.
I don't know.
I mean,
That
they
would
could
be
do the
great.
Labyrinth
That's it.
figures,
Like a
they could do
Grover?
Sesame Street. They could do the Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal's where it's at. Dark Crystal would fit the Transformers universe so well.
I would buy what was
Oh, yeah.
on the Labyrinth, the little dog that rides
Yeah.
or the little fox. whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
I would definitely take that, especially if he comes with the dog with the saddle.
I'm kind of the mindset of Grover that turns into a chicken.
Grover.
But anyway,
Too, though.
or
Gonzo like the chickens. Grover.
Gonzo was the chicken guy.
yeah, Gonzo. Yes, Gonzo was the chicken
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. Grover was, I don't know what Grover.
Grover was super Grover.
Anyway,
man.
so Laser Cat. Yeah,
That's right.
Laser Cat, Billy's favorite company.
with their
here.
little
No, I'm
cute
just kidding.
chibi
I love it.
designs.
Yeah.
I love them. They're cute. I am going to be all over this, as well as their Bruticus. Here they are in their alt modes.
Those are sweet. I'll
this-
be honest.
they're
Those
just-
look really cute. I like those.
They do. They do. Absolutely. We'll fly through the rest of these here really quickly. Craftsman Toys. This is not the rest of the Computron bots, but this is something else. And it's something you showed me, Billy, and it's something that Tim sent me pictures of. And it's not of him. But Grimlock. So they're first of their figures. And it is it's a 10 to 11
That's
inch
a big
figure.
boy.
So it's not legend scale. And this is going to be a big Volcanicus. And I love this look over Kang's Toys because it still, to me, still looks like what it should look like. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
For me,
It's got the wings. That's everything.
That's about the only thing for me in bot mode that looks like a Grimlock. But I mean, this clearly,
Yeah.
bot or dinosaur mode, clearly,
Alt mode.
So that alt mode to me
Yeah.
is a modernized version of that deluxe class classics Grimlock that came out like early 2000s.
Yes.
Like that is dead
Yes,
on
I
the
remember that.
nose for me in regards to design,
I
minus
mean,
the shoulder
is it
cannons.
just me? The
But-
shoulder cannons are reminiscent of Triptychon.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is very
And
reminiscent
I'm
of
sure they'll give us a repaint at some point.
it. Heck, give us a Mecha Godzilla with it.
I'm
too.
down for that.
Um,
I'll spend the money.
That looks badass.
Yeah, that's what
It
it's all
does.
about.
That's gonna be a big. Does anyone know what the size combined
I
this
mean,
is gonna be?
if he's 11 inches tall in robot mode, I mean that's a big figure, right? I mean that's probably 6 inches wide at the chest. Let's call it 4.5 inches from head to dino head or whatever that is. That's going to be a big bot.
This is Craftman or
Craftsman Toys,
Crap.
I think.
Craftsman. Not yeah.
Let's
Craftsman. Crafts.
So they've got the Voltiger King 2. Is this the second figure? But
I
it's like
believe
a
so.
lion with wings. So
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
I mean, I can send it over to you if you want, but or we can talk
And
about it.
yeah, E-Man,
No
this
worries.
is
It's
so
gonna be
this
huge.
is definitely going to be a Volcanicus, E-Man. Absolutely. And I just want to say
Yes.
I fully agree with Big M. Like I would love a transforming Skeksis. Like I would love like a whole council of Skeksises because
Yeah.
there's so many different ones. Like that would be so cool. I would totally throw down an entire collection of those.
That is
Also,
awesome.
But yeah.
the Grimlock
then-
head. There's a close-up image of it. His mouth opens and he's got the jagged.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Looks like his
It's
eyes
pretty
are going to
cool.
light up as
It
well.
is pretty cool.
Yeah. Now this
Oh yeah. This is gonna be phenomenal.
it's going to be so complicated though because they're the whatchamacallits the Technobot chess piece is beyond complicated. Like it felt overly complicated, and that was a
Really. I haven't played with it yet. I haven't done that one yet.
That's-
so I don't
and that's
know
a
for
Legends
sure.
pretty clean.
oh no, it's super clean. They put the work in, but you're going to be putting the work in.
Yeah, right.
It's 01 studio level like stuff here, and
Oh, like
frustration
con.
and
Yeah,
bleeding,
absolutely.
and it's going to
Yeah.
be so worth it.
Absolutely. And then Heat Boys, one of my favorite. Now, here's the thing with Heat Boys, they are no longer making the Mecha Turtles. So if you don't have them, they're going to go up in price. But this is one that I can't wait till
Lady
it comes
boys,
out.
I mean Heat Boys.
Good old
That's-
Shredder. A mecha version
Super
of
cool.
Shredder. This thing looks freaking amazing.
Is that a
on
wired
And Tim,
Yeah, they put
I
wire
believe
on
it has wired in the yeah.
That's
And Tim, whenever you get this on pre-order, let me know because I
been
will
on
pre-order
pre-order.
one.
Yeah.
Is it? I haven't seen
It's
it.
probably got pushed. That's
Dang
the
it.
downside of just doing a Facebook group pre-order. It's when something else comes up and people comment on it, everything pushes down. You know what I mean? So you got to just scroll sometimes.
Yeah. I love Heat. I agree with Jonathan Walker. Heat Boys is amazing. They're built really great. The transforming Leonardo van is a pain in the butt to transform. But I do like the regular mechas, and I do like the new design. Was it Leonardo they redesigned or Donatello with the
I
samurai
think
kind
it
of
was
like
Leonardo.
I don't remember which one it was.
Kind of had a
Yeah.
gray
But
color to him.
yeah, yeah, it looks really good. And speaking of turtles, we're going to Big F Toys here, and we've got a 1/6 scale Raphael.
that's beautiful.
And
I like
so-
turtles.
Looks really, really good.
1/6.
Sorry,
That's a big figure.
that's
so
a big boy right there.
That is a big
and
figure.
I mean the close-up pictures of him. I mean it just looks amazing.
It looks great. It does. Do I have any close-ups?
Look at all
Nope,
the
I don't.
figures you
But
get.
this is one I'm.
It's insane.
Yeah, you get a lot.
They've got
You get some
Leonardo.
pizza. You get a little baby
out,
turtle.
well, not out, but released for pre-order as well.
Very cool. Very cool. And then this one that I know Adam has probably got pre-ordered or he's going to get, and I know I want to get it. And this is a very limited release. They do have a standard release. Don't worry, they do have a standard release of it, but this is a limited version. It's going to have some extra accessories and some extra stuff. But it is the Blitzway as my screen spins.
Damn
Dang
lag.
it.
You
Okay,
and
here
your
we go.
HughesNet.
Yeah. 10th anniversary special limited edition, limited to 2016
How'd they come up with that
pieces.
number?
I believe that's when the show came
that
out.
makes sense.
Yep, that's when Legendary Defender, which I am still mad at Netflix for
Not
taking
finishing?
it off because that, yeah, and not finishing it too because it's one of those that when you reboot a franchise or whatever it may be, they did.
Yeah,
a
I
good job
enjoyed
with
it.
that.
Sorry,
On
Timmy.
this, no, it's all right. I'm sorry. This specific figure, I got a pre-notification like, "Hey, do you want any of these?" Sometimes they'll do that before they put it on their website. I passed on it, but the other version of it, the standard version, I had pre-ordered, and because I'm talking to people in China, the communication, I'm like, "What's the difference?" You know what I mean? Because there's no pictures up at that time, so I don't know. I can't figure it out for myself. I can't get them to explain it, so I'm like, I'm good. The market price should be around like $600 plus.
Yes, and I think is the pre-orders go live in like a couple weeks. I think for it. I know Kicks Generation Toys will have some. CY will have some. I don't know about probably your usual Toy Dojo, maybe Chosen Prime. Those places will probably get some too as well of those limited. So if you are a limited edition kind of person, you'll probably need to jump on this pretty quick on that. So, but if you're like, I'm not, there's still the standard version. You can get the standard version of it. And if you've never played with a Blitzway figure, you're missing out.
Blitzway is a top-notch
You
company.
definitely are
You're
missing
not
out.
going to be disappointed with any of that. I do want to say, I think you already answered Colonel Jester. He was wondering if Shozi will be shipping the Heat Boys to the U.S. I know there was some issues with some companies not shipping those figures here, I think due to licensing.
Shozi will. So they
don't care.
It'll either be on Shozi or Gundamn on that too, or on TF Underground.
I was going to say, I
Shop,
think
where you
Timmy's
can
got them
pre-order.
too. And then E-Man, I agree. That Voltron Netflix show is outstanding along the same lines as Thundercats that came out.
Do you guys think with those reboots like that Voltron specifically, do you think they were just out of their time? Like if they had brought it out now, it would have draw a lot more.
I don't know because I don't think it didn't do really bad. I think the last season they didn't really advertise it as well. You know how Netflix does, like a show will do really great and then they're like, you know what, we'll just shelf it. I don't know if it's because maybe licensing they have to pay a little bit more or whatever it may be. They see, hey, this is doing really well, so whoever owns the license of Voltron goes, okay, now we want a bigger
They
cut.
seem to do that a lot with the anime, I noticed.
I was going to say, I think
do.
it's whoever's in charge of their like animation department. I feel like there's so many swing and misses just due to poor management there. But I kind of feel like Tim's right, where if they would have dropped Voltron now, I think it would hit harder because they're pushing their animated production so much harder now.
They are, yeah. They've got Dan to Dan, Sakimoto Days, a few of those that are out right now that are really, really good.
Incredible. Sorry to put it that way, but
yeah,
you know,
that's okay.
That's
I know
on
you
in
sing
our
it,
house every
sing
day.
it in the
My
shower.
kids are singing it around the clock. But yeah, I feel like Tim's right. I think if that would have dropped now, it would have done better. I do not think if their Transformers series would have dropped now, it would have done better because I just feel like they missed the mark with their Transformers show. I don't think they knew how to handle what they had there.
I mean, if they took the Beast Wars series and literally left it as the exact same, but just updated the visuals,
100%
resent it out, I think it would crush it.
It would absolutely crush it.
It doesn't need a redub or anything. You just update those visuals. It was perfect the way it was.
Best Transformers series ever, and I will stick my guns to that.
Original Voltron music is legendary. Yes, because of the legendary Peter Cullen's narration.
Yeah, there's nothing like that either.
On that,
like,
so
you can't take that away from anybody.
Now, if you want to watch a version that's much bloodier, go on Crunchyroll because the original Go Lion in the Japanese version is out. And I was watching and I was like, I don't remember this as a kid of a lot of these
Yeah.
decapitations and, things like that. I was like, excellent. The only thing I remember as a kid was splitting roe beasts in half, but I don't remember some of the other stuff. I was like, dang. So go watch Go Lion. It's a different
I
feel
love that.
on that. So yeah, absolutely. But we're done with the news and stuff like that. And we kind of had fun with in between talking about stuff too as well. And I'm telling you all, if you're not a part of the Masterpiece Collectors group or just getting a part of any community, like if you're just out there on your own collecting and things like that, and you're just keeping it to yourself, I think you're doing a disservice not only to yourself but to others too who want to know more about this stuff. I know, like for instance, Iman asks a lot of questions who is just getting into some of this stuff, and that's what these communities do. They help you answer some of those questions, and they help you. And there goes my. And I'm gonna get off my soapbox now, but Tim, like I know you started several groups and things like that, but I think you would agree. It's really the more participation, the more about community it is. It's not about putting someone down or saying this is crap or whatever. It's being respectful. You can respectfully disagree and things like that, but at the end of the day, it's about the plastic crack.
That's what any of us are here for, right? Just
Absolutely.
the fandom. And there are a ton of Transformer fans and collectors and people in these groups.
Yes.
But in the big scheme of thing, it's still very niche. So there's no reason to not just intentionally make it the most fun and pleasant interactions you can. I don't, you don't need to bash nobody for nothing. To your point, Jimmy, that
yeah, absolutely.
Just no need for it.
And yeah, and what's great is and just when you get out there and discover it, like when I first started discovering the groups, and I think one of my first ones was Underground Chat. I didn't realize how big this whole hobby was, and until I started Google searching on YouTube when I wanted to start doing that, how big all this was. And then I started seeing these groups and I was like, wow. I mean, it's not, it's not just me or whatever it is, and then you go to a TF con and see all of that too, as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Nuts. It's crazy. And I know, and Tim, I know you're going to be at TFCon and things like that, and you've been at multiple ones. What is some of those things that maybe, I know it's not just the guests, I know it's not just selling stuff and things like that, but what is it that really, I think it's community, is you see people come up to you that maybe you've been interacted with on the group
definitely.
Or something like that.
Every time, in fact, someone will pop up and they'll be like, oh, you're Tim? I'm like, yeah, I'm Tim. They're like, oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you talking when you're spinning the wheel or something. You know what I mean? And but we had talked about this pre-show, but I only see people's little dots. Like E-Man's got a logo. So if I hadn't already known him, then and he walked up to me, I would be like, "And you are?" You know what I mean? So, but there's all kinds of after-hour activities. I mean, we're doing a Transformers Underground meetup. So, I mean,
yes, I saw that. I saw there's a chat and everything for that.
Yeah, Adam put it together. Unfortunately, the downside for me being a vendor at one of these shows is I'm literally trapped at that little 10-foot by 20-foot space pretty much the whole time. But after hours, I get to hang out. I always go have a beer or something to eat. John brought me a cool glassware. It had the Autobot faction symbol on it.
That's awesome.
I always sneak beers into my cooler. Like they do they always do the security check for all the people coming in, but I'm literally unloading a trailer, so they ain't checking all my stuff. So I always put beer, my snack.
So y'all just ask for the special.
That's it.
Yeah,
the special.
Booth. Better bring a cup that just bring a cup that won't let them see what's in it.
A Stanley. They bring a Stanley, right? They just bring in the Stanley and they're good to go.
Because I remember one year at TFCon when the masks were the big thing. I mean, I had mine kind of right here at some point, which I know defeats the purpose and all that stuff. But I mean, they were like that quick to get on my ass about it. I was like, it was an accident. Now I'm working here. I got a big
I'm working
nose,
here.
man. You think that
Hey.
thing's holding on for dear life?
And I was going to say to those that are still on, if you are the owner of a community group, feel free to pop it in there
Yeah.
too as well. Just say, hey, this is that and too. So supporting each other and things like that. But definitely check out Masterpiece if you want to win some cool. Here's the deal: Fans Toys bots, they're amazing. They cost
Big money.
They do. Studio Cell, all these ones. Even when you get to some of the legends, like New Age, like that 6-shot and it shows E was like $65, I think. And so some of y'all may be like, I can't afford that. And that's what I loved when I discovered Transformers Underground is like, I can't afford $5 and with a shot to maybe get a fan's toy or something like that. And I think that's what's great about that group is it's not necessarily, it's not like you're price gouging or anything like that or whatever it is. It's giving everyone a shot to get something cool for something maybe you couldn't get because you just didn't have the cash.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
And it is
So
fun.
I
It's
do
addicting.
in the underground, like I play my games in the underground. I have a superstition.
You have a legendary
I have
win
a really
too.
good win there. But I've had a lot of really good wins. I've gotten lucky in the underground. I don't watch any of the games I take place in. I do not watch the spins.
You wait till they're over.
I wait till it's over, and I'll even wait like a day and just I'll watch it then, because I found that I've only won on games that I don't watch. So I do not watch any of my. I do not.
That's how I feel when I watch my football team. It's like if I'm watching
The
them, they're
Giants-
losing, but maybe if I just turn it
respect
off.
that.
I'm missing the Giants game for the show, to be honest.
I hear things all the time. A lot of people, a common one is no ends. Don't put my name on the first number or the last number. No ends.
Yeah.
Really, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know Adam's a 9-19 guy.
9-19.
Yeah. Every time I watch him, and it's
People
9
pick
and 19.
numbers for
So
the
if you want to
kid's
beat Adam to a
age
game,
or something like that,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, 23. Number 8 has been the lucky dragon number since we started. I think I don't remember who it was, but they always picked 8, and they had a streak for a while. So,
but yeah, I'm jealous of Billy's win, that one shot and won that Unicron.
that was an excellent win, dude.
That was so great. And I was in South Carolina, right? I was visiting family in South Carolina when that game went up. And I literally spent like every dime I had free that weekend, going away. And I saw the game and I told my wife, I said, hon, I'm playing. I have to. And she's like, no, I get it. So I think I spent like whatever free money I had to play. And we're driving back home and I start getting text messages like of people cursing me out, like, you son of a bitch. So I found out how
Did you
I
do that
won.
with one spot?
That was a 2-spot game, 2 spots.
You only had 2 spots.
That was it.
And was it about 100? Was it 100 entries?
It was 100 entries.
It would have had to been for that.
At least
that
it was
kind of game. Yeah.
It was $20 a spot, and I picked my one spot, and then right before we hit the road, I was like, I'm playing this other number, and the other number hit. It was just, but I'm driving home, and it's a 16-hour drive. I'm shot. I like to go straight through, and as I'm driving back, I just get, you son of a bitch, this, and my wife's going, why is your phone going crazy? Because I use it as my GPS, and I'm like, I guess I won Unicron, and he's still
That's
upstairs. It was such a epic win. I still try to play, like if I see people are doing a Unicron game, I jump in, just to see if I could recapture that. And
Well,
then,
they do that, and like you said, a lot of people are texting you, and that's kind of one of the things I noticed about the group. Even though we don't do chat and stuff, it's just the focus is the games.
Well,
but people would start networking and making connections and friendships, and I mean,
absolutely.
That's how I think that's how I met Adam. That's how I met Andrew, Jason's, a few of the others.
I've made what I like to call lifelong friends in the underground. Granted, it was the game group then, but I've made 100% people that if they fell on hard times and they needed to reach out, like I'm there. Like there's just some great people that have been there through thick and thin for me. Really quick, Unicron game. So a few years ago, there was a HasLab Unicron game, and I won it on very few spots. And
And this is on a site called a Facebook page called the Transformers Underground.
any one of my reviews, if you go to any of my reviews, everyone has a link to that page. That page carried me for easily a year and a half of my reviews. It just made it affordable to get figures that I could not normally afford. And I was lucky. I had a lot of wins, but I played a lot of games too. Just a great site. But that Unicron was epic. That'll always be epic.
I would say this though, when people think, man, I lost this or I lost that, but I think Tim brings up a good point. I mean, if I had to pay $5 or $10 or whatever, and I got to meet amazing people that now I have great friendships with, that I talk to on Facebook, that we go back and forth on, it was worth it. It was worth it to meet new people
absolutely.
on that. Just, on that. Maybe that sounds like they're like an escort, but anyway, so I just paid $10 to meet someone new.
But you're still entitled to be upset if you're the next to the last name on the wheel.
Oh gosh, that bridesmaid
spot's hard.
I hate that.
That one's hard.
Bridesmaid and first out and bridesmaid. So if you have one shot and you're the first one, because here's the deal, like, because that wheel of elimination, and I'm kind of like, I mean, the odds of me getting eliminated with one spot in a 50 wheel is very slim. Once it gets down, then it gets better. But and then the next thing you know, it's like Jimmy's eliminated first spot.
Spin.
Like,
okay, turn off the video. So
yeah.
One of my superstitions, I guess, Billy, now that I'm thinking about it, is why I don't talk during the games. I try not to say anyone's name out loud. So I just play the music. I'll do my initial bit, go through the game and all that stuff, make sure it's all transparent. And then once I start spinning, I'll turn up the music. And but I'm sure it's just by chance, of course. But like I would say, hey, Billy, welcome.
Nice.
I see you're here with me now. And then the next name drops is Billy. I'm like, oh,
son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, I feel like you kind of have to have those superstitions. Like,
it's part of the fun.
You do.
It's part of it. But like, I've made friends in that group just by people like reaching out, being like, man, I was pulling for you to win that figure. I wanted to see your review. Or, me reaching out and saying, bro, I was pulling for you. I know it might be the last figure in your set that you need. Like, it's funny because people play and they're like, I'll take spot 20. But they'll also be like, I really need this. I'm only missing Blur, or I'm only missing this character. And you start pulling for them. And then sometimes, like, there's games where I don't even need the figure. I'll just play to fill the spots. Maybe because I like the seller. I've had good, conversations, or I've had good experiences with the seller, and it's like, oh, there's only 2 spots left. You know what? Here we go. And if I win a figure I don't need, I'll review it, or I'll do it as a giveaway for my subs, and it's a win-win for everybody. I really feel like that page specifically, it built such a community up. Like, there's a family in there, and maybe there might be cliques. There could be, but like, there's people there that take care of each other, and it's beautiful. It's a really good page. I hope your masterpiece page does the same. There's, and not just yours. There's some great groups that everybody has mentioned that are just like family. And I do hope that
PK ERC. What am I not hitting here, guys?
DMV.
No, there's
UPS.
TF3PK. There's a UK one as well that is really good to me that I would like to shout out.
And there's even action figure groups that are really good too, as well.
Absolutely. So TFN3P UK is a UK-based Transformers group, and they have been so good to Billy the Kid's Toy Reviews. They're open, they are welcoming. They've been around for years. I've actually been trying to get one of the members of that group to come on our show. We just can't get the timing to line up. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe we should just have a one-on-one night meeting with a few people and maybe get a Forge UK going. And Derek, I agree, man. All are one. Absolutely. Like, it's crazy. Like a TF Con. Well, I went to that TF Con in Baltimore, and there were so many different people that were like, "Oh my God, you got to come to our after party. You have to come to our after party." Like you're just getting pulled in so many places, just meeting up and catching up with just amazing people. Some that you maybe knew from BotCon 20 years ago, and some that you maybe just met a month ago on a Facebook group.
E-Man
Um,
had mentioned earlier that he had met myself and Carl when in 2020 was that Las Vegas? I think that was Las Vegas show that we did. Carl used to go everywhere with me to all the shows and stuff
yep.
when I was on the West Coast or not Midwest, but Arizona. Anyways, so
It's close enough to the West Coast.
I miss him doing it, but he's got his baby now, and he's got a wife, and he's got the college going, and he's across the country. So
The ball and chain, man. So real quick, E-Man, E-Man. I got 3 kids. I'm married 20 years. I can quote it. That group is TFN, like the symbol, 3PUK. Really good people in there, man. Really good. So
Realm of Collectors.
the
Yeah,
Realm
that's
is
a good
wonderful. Realm is excellent. Yeah, Derek, thanks for bringing some up. DMV was mentioned. There's some really great groups out there.
Tim Legit Baby says, I don't know what masterpiece figures I'd want. And so what would be some you would recommend?
oh gosh,
Like you said, if someone was like, this is the first masterpiece I want to get, would be
I'm
like,
gonna
this
point
is
him
the
at my
figure you need.
favorite characters more than necessarily a specific. I like Fans Toys Braun. I like Fans Toys Cup, aka Coot.
Coot's a fun figure.
But let's see. Yeah, I mean, Fans Toys, I think generally is considered to be peak, right? There's about 3 different people that are right up there with it. What X-Transbots?
Yeah. Except for their
Their QC's been
QC sometimes is poor.
questionable.
I mean, what do I sell most of, right? I guess that's what I'm X-Transbots, Fans Toys. There's between all
I like that Fans Hobby.
Fans Hobby is
Fans Hobby does
excellent.
more the yeah.
So can I cut in?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. As an MP, you're to me, you're an MP guy, right? Let me just call it as I see it. How do you feel about these Magic Square masterpiece figures?
Upscale?
Because for me, like I feel like those figures give Fans Toys a run for their money. Like I'm just being honest.
I have yet to hear anything bad about the combiners for Magic Square, the upscaled
Yep.
the MP scale ones. Hoping they do the Dinobots. I think a lot of these companies would be right there at the top tier and people, what are the things people consider, right? Quality, of course. Magic Square's got that. Design and visual appeal. Magic Square's got that. So what's the difference? Maybe high grade paint app or a little die cast, add a little. People really enjoy, like when I do a regular Comic Con, not Transformer TF Con, and I have my demo Fans Toys, and they're like, oh my gosh, I remember Perceptor. I had him as a kid. And they're like, why is he $180? I'm like, well, I mean, check him out. And I'll
Feel
let them
this weight.
And their hand always drops, kind of like
Yeah.
they're going to drop it because of that little bit of heft that's there. It's instant feeling of quality. I get.
Yeah.
So I think that the gap is closing as more people come into the collector's world, and I think that and I've always said, don't just it's no big deal if you just want Fans Toys, just do Fans Toys. You just want XTV, just do that. But they're being aware that there are other things out there that are really kick ass. Back to her Legit Baby question, what's your favorite character? Because between all these different MP third party manufacturers, it's probably been made.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that Fans Choice Cyclonus,
I
as old
know.
as it is still like
Yeah,
a top tier figure for me.
even version 1 Galvatron. You know what I
Version
mean?
1 Galvatron's great.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, she said last Transformer she had was 76 thrust when it first came out.
76 thrust.
76 thrust. You're missing out on some amazing, amazing figures. Let's do it. I mean, ultimate masterpiece list. Like, what's your top three, Tim? How's that? What's your top three masterpiece figures that somebody should own? If you were going to say, these are what's going to sell you on sticking with this property.
I would have said Galvatron 1.0, but 2.0 is starting to look really
That's-
good. You know what
Really
I mean?
good.
It is.
Still, though, that just means you can get 1.0 cheaper.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I
And
mean,
you're not going to be disappointed
no,
with
not at
1.0.
all. No one would be sad that they owned 1.0 if they hadn't brought out a 2.0. It really didn't need a redo. You know,
Yeah.
there's,
I
there's
agree.
a lot of other, and it was a complete redesign. That's what I don't understand, but whatever. I like the Galvatron. I like the sweeps figures.
Yep.
What I
Cyclonus.
got over here on the shelf. I
Like,
like it
because I know, like,
Braun's really
Yep.
good.
Braun's so good.
Right now,
I've
looking at Jabber, which is Blur. See
never had
Diverge,
him.
Jive. Jive is excellent. Jazz.
Oh
Jazz
yeah,
is
that jazz.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I easily dropped $1,000 trying to win Blur on your damn game group. That just never happened. For me, top three masterpiece, without a shadow of a doubt, is Fans Toys Cyclonus. The Fans Toys, but it was under a different name. Their Soundwave was so good. I
Oh,
definitely
Robot
got that one.
Paradise. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Fans Toys. Like,
Acoustic Blaster.
yeah, that thing was so good. And the Magic Square Optimus Prime. That Magic Square
Oh
masterpiece
yeah,
Optimus
Light of
Prime
Peace.
is it just looks like it came off the 86 screen. It felt good in
And
hand.
Skybound used it.
There was die cast in the figure, and they
Very
improved it.
reasonably priced.
Bro, it was like $140
Yep.
or $150, whatever it was. It was insane. I don't know. It was so good. But those are the three. Like, if somebody said to me, I'm thinking about doing a masterpiece, what should I buy? These three figures will not let you down, and you will be hooked. The definitive MP versions of which characters? We've got Shock.
A lot of times,
Well,
if
listen.
you, a lot of
Oh,
times,
I'm
if you
sorry.
point to Fans Toys, I just say, most of the time you can't
So
go wrong
let's
there.
go, boys. They're saying favorite Transformers: Shockwave, Soundwave, Megatron, Starscream, Optimus, Bumblebee, Jazz, and Grimlock.
MP36 on Megatron. MP36.
Yeah, because nobody else
Plain and
has
simple.
done one, right?
Megatron.
Nobody else is. There's the
Nope.
X-Trans bots. did one.
Despotron's kind of cool. Now, if you want a stylized one, the Mega Tank
Yeah.
Monocrats.
But
that
that's
thing's
not
beautiful.
on the scale.
It's not masterpiece, but
But,
it's yeah.
Also,
but it's
Toy
beautiful.
House Factory (THF) makes a knockoff of the masterpiece Megatron
with the
and
fixed back, right?
upgrades. Yeah, and it's stupid inexpensive.
Yep.
Excellent figure. Grimlock. For me, Grimlock, the best one I've seen. Gigapower, Chrome.
Tons
Because-
of chrome.
Yeah,
Tons of chrome.
yeah. Now those I don't know if they've gone out of business or not because I haven't.
There's been no news.
Yeah, crickets.
Grimlock.
But if Magic Square releases their masterpiece, which they
Yep,
are,
that's the one to
to
get. I was
get.
gonna say Grimlock. Just wait for the Magic Square upscale. That is coming. Like, they've already said they're coming, because that Grimlock, holy moly, the legend scale of that Grimlock is just a game changer. Bumblebee. I don't recommend the Takara Bumblebee. I think that's trash.
I can't
Truthfully,
even think of like a real good third party. I know there has been, but it's not been it's been forever.
It's been a while.
It's been
They
a
always
while.
do weird
Jazz,
stuff with them, like make him a choo-choo train or something. You know what I mean?
yeah, something different. Jazz. Tim mentioned the Fans Toys Jazz.
Jive.
Yeah.
That toy is a chef's kiss.
Just
Like-
gave away this version of one.
Bingo Toys is
Yeah,
More
good.
Bingo Toys is
stylized,
good.
but very rad.
Yep. IDW. Yep.
Starscream. The Takara version 2 is a good figure, but I think there's some like knockoffs out there that fixed the issues
Yep.
with the Takara version. And then Optimus, like I said, Optimus is Magic Square. But Fans Toys' Optimus Prime is coming out like within the year, and I'm sure that thing's going to be incredible.
I think people will get that one because they are completionists. But
Yep.
ever since
Yep.
the first Magic Square light up piece came out, I was like, this is the one. This thing
Yeah,
is
it's
amazing.
how do you outdo that figure? Truthfully, and
It's
barely
that
any
price.
panel lines, so clean, perfectly, the design, everything about it.
The paint apps are great. Or was that one unpainted? The first release.
The first one was not painted.
Right, because I got
No.
the painted version, and
Yep, you
there's
got the
no
painted
chipping.
version.
It's gorgeous. Like, I don't know. So New York Hunter Impressions, I agree. The Hornets Agent's good, and the New Age set is fantastic. But this particular person was asking about Masterpiece, and that's why I did not bring up the New Age set at all.
If you're a Bay person, that Dark of the Moon New Age
Yep.
Megatron,
Dark of the Moon, New Age,
perfect.
You can try to
Megatron
win him in
Masterpiece.
one of these blind boxes from Aldi. He won't transform, but
There
it's
you go.
cartoon accurate.
So,
looks good.
Tim, what is the release schedule for Fans Toys as per Talib 1980 Collects?
Specific dates and times are always iffy, right? But the next one to release, I couldn't even tell you. There are people out there that bug the piss out of Dolan JJ or whatever trying to get this information. That's like their thing, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. They'll let me know. Sometimes they put. Let's see here.
Tim's looking.
There may not even be a release date on these. For Pythranos, there's not even a ETA. So you never know.
So really quick, Legit Baby is asking, is there a Masterpiece Shockwave? And there's a few, right?
Yeah.
We've got Takara's, which in my mind was the Toon Accurate Season 1 Lanky Shockwave, right? Then you've got, I think Fans Toys, one of their first masterpieces was Shockwave, which is a fantastic figure.
Cloud
and what is the
Nine
other?
had one.
And Purple Potatoes. Did they do
Purple
Who did
Potato.
the purple?
Yeah,
that was the
Symmetry.
Shockwave that turned into the ship that Galvatron flew in Transformers the movie.
Did you ever see? It's Cloud 7 or Cloud 9. I can't remember the company that made a Shockwave.
No,
It was really good, man. It was my favorite.
I'm gonna check it out right now.
It was a little beefier, and it's been, oh gosh, probably a decade ago when it released. I want to say it was Cloud 9.
Oh wow, I'm looking at Thew's pictures right now. Thew's so much fun.
Quake Blast.
That's a Quake Blast. Yeah, no, I remember that. That's a really cool figure. It gave me like souped up versions of the Gen 1 toy vibe.
Yeah.
Right? Like it brought me back. Jason Sled says the next Fans Toys is supposed to be Ironhide.
So that will also mean that you're going to get Ratchet, probably.
Yeah.
Right
and
around.
then some nice dark repaints, hopefully. Galvatron 2 is who everybody's waiting on. I agree. That's going to be beautiful. Derek says Cloud 9 is who you're thinking of.
Yeah.
There's some really good figures, but honestly, like there's reviewers out there that will show you comparisons. Like I think, what is it? Deluxe does comparisons. Bobby Skullface.
Deluxe owns like every one of them.
Deluxe has everything. Bobby Skullface does a lot of comparisons. So before you buy, definitely check out a few of the reviewers out there that do these comparisons. I personally preferred the Takara Shockwave simply because it was simple and it looked like it came off the screen from the Season 1 Transformers. I'm more Toon Accurate. I don't want them to be beefier and updated. But that's my choice. That's how I like them. Other people, like Tim said, he liked that Cloud 9. It was beefy and it was tough, and we all have different views. So make sure you check everybody's stuff and see who speaks to you.
Well, and that's why they
make
a toy version and a G1 version a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Give something for everybody.
And then Derek says he thinks that Galvatron 2.0 is coming out next. See, I'm out of this game, so I don't have the news like that. You know who would? TM reviews.
Yes, TM reviews would have that.
TM's the man.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, that's what I have to say.
Let's see here.
That's
Timmy's
it.
looking
So,
something
I think
up
we're
here.
about to all turn into pumpkins.
Mine says for Galvatron 2.0, Q3 of 2025. So,
That's right now.
yeah, it could be any time, or it
Yeah.
could be 3 years from now. That's what I'm saying. It's like they put these things out again. How long did people wait for this Blitzwing? 5-6 years.
So,
Yeah.
if you're looking for the Gen 1 cartoon accurate, you're actually going to be in a mixed pool. You're going to have Takara Tomi's offerings, right? And then the later Fans Toys. Like Fans Toys took a turn. They originally did a little bit of original design work. And then out of the blue, I think with their Brawn, right? Was it Brawn or Beachcomber? They turned over to this Gen 1 cartoon aesthetic and have just kind of ran with it, right?
Yeah.
So, and then who else? Ocular Max was doing Toon Accurate, but their Toon Accurate designs were more over the Studio Ox anime look that you got in episodes like Call of the Primitives. So you really have to look around.
Yeah. X Transbots.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
stuff like that,
Just
so.
to that point, anybody that's in this chat that you see right now, you could probably reach out directly to any one of them or any of us at any time. This is exactly why the communities are important.
So yeah, the Masterpiece Collectors Group that Tim is in, I guarantee you, if you put a post on that Facebook page and said, "Hey, these are my favorite characters. I would like to find the most tune accurate representations," you will get hits with people suggesting as well as providing pictures as to why they are. A lot of the times with some of our reviews, we try to put like a picture of their Gen 1 counterpart to the toy to show just how accurate it is. But yeah, Takara Tomy, Fans Toys.
3.0 does not transform. So that would, if you wanted transforming Transformers,
Absolutely.
do not go 3.0.
Derek, thanks for joining us, AutoCorrect. We've all had a great weekend. We've had a good night. Thank you for joining us now, though.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a blast. You
Thanks for
missed the
having me.
giveaway, though. So
Yeah.
just want to let you know you missed the giveaway. But yeah, I think we're coming close to that time. We've actually surpassed that time.
Yes, we've had so much fun with Tim. It's been
it's been good stuff.
But it's that time where our
I would like to say one thing. I meant to say this at the
please.
beginning. I was broken, devastated on your last show when the first thing out of both of you guys' mouth was, "We're not going to TFCon this year."
Yes.
I was so looking forward to hanging out with you guys.
It will happen. Yep. Like I said, my wife's surgery is this Thursday. It's a 12-week recovery. The number one thing on my life is my family. Like I will stop the world from spinning for them. Once she's healed up and she's ready to go, like she's already said, we are going to every convention moving forward. Like that's just something that we
Fanboy
loved.
Expo in Knoxville. Yes.
I will go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I will dress up as, I guess, Otis or something from.
Think people would buy Transformers there?
What?
Well, no.
Do you think people would buy Transformers there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a couple Transformers booths, but there's not many third-party group.
Tennessee.
Booths. Yeah. Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen came to the Fanboy before that. Yeah. It's a pretty nice convention.
I don't mean to cut us off. Jason asked, "Is there a duck race coming soon?" I would love a duck race, Tim.
I've got one running right now. It's collecting. I'm just waiting. Before the show, I was waiting on 2 people, and then it's go time.
The duck races are awesome. In fact, your duck race is what got me into Legends.
Was it?
Yes. So you did a game group appreciation giveaway where it was a random blind box and all we had to do was be like active in games. I think we had to play like X amount of games that month. And as long as we played this certain number of games, we got our name in this pool and you gave away this blind box and I won that duck race. And in that duck race was New Age Galvatron, a hound. I forget which brand hound. It was a legend scale hound, um, a Venom figure, some fig pins, but these Legends figures were in there, and they were so comparable to the Masterpiece figures that I was like, oh, this might be something. And it just started me down this rabbit hole, and that's it.
That's wild, man.
So yeah, like I said, man, you've influenced my channel in ways I can't even
We get around
explain.
Christmas time and stuff. The plan is to do, every year I do like a live giveaway type thing.
That's awesome.
Give away a bunch of stuff. So maybe we could use you guys to host that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to. Absolutely. Anything to help out. E-Man, pay for your duck race because you're going to lose your spot.
They get 24 hours, sir.
That's it.
I haven't checked in the last hour. We've been having a good time. So
we have been.
No, it's
been
a blast. I never mind going over, especially when it's a good time like this. The chat, I just want to say that you folks in the chat, man, you've been awesome.
Been rocking.
Normally I'd be pulling people up and making you part of the conversation, but there's just been so much going on that I just haven't pulled that focus over. Now, Legit Baby, we have pulled in just to help out. Like, they're asking these questions, and these are, again, great questions to ask in your Transformers communities on Facebook.
Yep.
And thank you for the subs. Hopefully you've given everybody here a sub because we're all a big happy family.
Absolutely. We are.
I don't have subs.
Well, there's a
sub sandwiches.
TF Underground.
I'm going to bank it.
That's it. Gonna bank it. Bank it, baby. Bank it. But definitely check out,
guys. Everyone should be subbing to you guys. Come on now. Let's show that love all the way around.
I would love that love.
And then Legit Baby, check out TF Underground Shop. It's a Facebook page. It's Tim's page. That's where you can pre-order some of these toys, as well as you can always reach out to him to see what he has. And he'll be more than glad to kind of share his and his prices are fair. They're very, very fair. They actually beat some of the other U.S. companies. And
I think he beats all the U.S. companies.
Oh yeah,
price wise, and very helpful. Like, I had a figure that I had purchased from Tim, the 01 Studio Unicron, their cell, and it was lost in transition, and I really wanted to get the review out. So Tim sent me another one from his stash, so I could get the review out in a timely manner. And I just had to ship the copy that ultimately came to me to another person to ensure there was a, full list of everybody getting their copies, and just totally worked with me. Like, Tim is a great person to check out for buying. Like, I really can't. Yeah, man, you helped me out. Like I said, plenty.
God fans.
Yeah, that's it. Talib, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes.
E-Man as well. But yeah, legit, hopefully we helped you out. Our channels are, you've got Jimmy G here at The Good, the Bad, and the Awesome. Jimmy reviews everything. There are so many different things that Jimmy
It's
reviews.
a very ADD channel.
Yeah, from collecting like Garbage Pail Kids cards to random action figures to Transformers. Jimmy is literally the place to be. I am Billy the Kid's toy reviews, and I'm mostly Transformers, and then whatever I feel like looking at.
And Jurassic Park, baby.
Yeah, a ton of Jurassic Park. I love me some Jurassic Park. Speaking of Jurassic Park, Blocky's announced they're doing a Jurassic World collab.
Blocky's announced a lot of stuff.
A ton of stuff. Autocorrect Primer, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to your cable review. I did crack my cable open. I'm still trying to decide how I want to review him because those plastics are so weird. But yeah, and then Timmy is not a YouTube personality, but again, he's on the TF Underground and the Transformers Masterpiece Collectors Group. Did I say that right?
I'm in a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a ton of things.
Yeah, you said it right enough.
Okay, but
just
there are
some... me directly. I'll share links, whatever.
Yeah, and there, like I said, there's so many great communities out there. And Jimmy and myself do try like once a month to bring on a different group to just spotlight and help them kind of get their message out. And most of the time it's the same thing, right? Treat people with the respect you want. Make sure that you all have that same passion for your Transformers or whatever it is you're into. And, just be be a good part of the community, right? Like that's what we want. We just want people to help this community flourish. We don't need anybody putting anybody down for what they like. My kid, the Titanosaur yesterday. Oh my God, I would love a Titanosaur. But I've got the Brachiosaurus and another huge sauropod. So Jimmy,
I'm gonna put our channels in the chat for.
Oh, there you go. I was just looking.
Yep. Yeah, those Mattel sauropods are amazing. And I do want to say, I know we're trying to close out the show, but Mattel has the Jurassic World licenses, right? They make the best dinosaur figures, arguably on the market, right? And they have the Dino Riders license. Why on God's green earth are they not making updated Dino Riders with these molds? And it's probably Universal or whoever saying, look, you can only use these molds for the Jurassic license, right? But they can do something. Like dinosaurs sell, and maybe it'll hurt the Jurassic sales. Maybe that's why. But I'm sure they can find a way to cross over.
Maybe
right?
Ramen
Jurassic
Toys could just sell mod kits and the figures that
Oh,
will
yeah,
work
that'd be
on
cool.
Jurassic
Listen,
Park stuff.
let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. I know at TFCon Baltimore, there was a third party, no, there was a 3D printing booth where this guy was showing his prototypes of his Dino Riders armor for the Mattel figures. But the Facebook page never went up and nothing ever came out of it. Like I haven't heard anything about it. And you know, to me, like I would love that. I would, you know, Timmy, if you got somebody at Ramen Toys, let's
You're right.
let's go.
You know what
Let's
I want really bad is, it was actually mentioned earlier, I want to see a whole new adult collector version of Exo Squad figures.
hell yeah.
I
As a
would
kid,
love those.
I loved that show and I loved those figures.
I mean, they got mask stuff coming out now. They've
Yeah.
got Silverhawks. They've got Centurions. They've got, what am I missing here? And it all started, I think, the person that kind of kicked it off was actually Super 7.
Yep.
They did the Thundercats.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Those hit hard, and I mean, they shot up in value. It was crazy. But because they typically used to not do a second run on those figures. But I think then Ramen Toys stepped in and did some Centurions. And then it's all these little, what's the one where it's the cowboy and he's got the horse that's also a standing walking cowboy?
Oh God, something
Old West
Star.
one.
Not Lone Star, Ranger.
Shooter Star, Sharp Star, something like that.
No, it's either something with a Ranger or something with a star. And
So, but I mean, they're making those toys. You know what I mean? That was a really just a little blip in the whole timeline of all the massive cartoons that people enjoyed in the 80s. Right?
Brave Star.
Brave Star. That's right.
I'm
Brave
sorry. Like
Star.
I'm like I know this cartoon.
Silverhawks.
Lone Star.
They've done Silverhawks. I'm waiting for Captain.
Caveman?
God. No, the one you bought the toy and you shot it at the VHS tape. You put the
Okay.
Captain Power.
Okay. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys don't remember.
No.
Nope.
Am I that much older than you guys?
I'm 50.
Oh, shit.
I'm 43.
Okay. So I'm not even the oldest. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
You're good. No, I don't know.
Brave Star, Derek said it. Yeah.
Yep, Brave Star it is.
Derek would know. I mean, when we had
Derek
my
knows, for
Warriors?
whatever reason, Derek knows everything. Here's New York Hunter, Captain Power. You were
Yeah.
dead on the nose.
Captain
we
Power.
got to have another 80s show with Derek that I had on my Good Bad Awesome Live. That was fun.
Let's do it. I would love an 80s show.
That would be
my God,
great.
I'll wear my Captain Planet rings. Do you recommend Dramatic Capture series?
I would
Which one is the
recommend them
dramatic-
if you don't have the their repaints of the original like legacy figures from Hasbro mainline. If you don't have those, then yes. But if you do have those, you could probably pass on them. The Autobot bridge though is one that unless you had the Autobot arc, that is where you can get Teletran 1. So unless you didn't, yeah. That one's a good
Jimmy's got it right here.
one. Timmy.
That's dramatic.
Timmy,
this is
I'm getting
Hasbro.
tired, obviously.
This is Hasbro, so you're not getting the masterpiece scale, but I mean, you're getting some of the
They're really good.
main figures.
Although I don't like that Blitzwing.
I guess I didn't realize it was in a slipcase.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
What's on? What is that?
That is, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. But like me, I'm not really in on Hasbro's offerings.
I am.
Is it tape sealed? Oh no, I can open it up. I'm not going to take them out because I sell the stuff.
I get shamed in some of my other groups. You mainliner.
That is cool.
Yep.
So that's what that said.
If you don't have any of those already, that's a great way to get all 3 figures.
It's like the size of a pizza box, deep dish.
Oh man, don't get me started. I was so looking forward to going to Chicago, right? Getting myself my own deep dish pizza. I wanted to get one of those beef sandwiches that they sell me on when I watch The Bear.
And
right?
we could have done like a montage of Billy and Jimmy around Chicago.
Yeah.
Eating, right? And
Yeah.
the worst part is
taking pictures at the Bean.
Right?
You know the rules.
Matty Matheson's band is playing that same weekend, right? Matty Matheson's like my favorite chef that I watch, and he's on The Bear. Like the dude's awesome. And I'm like, everything was there to like just be this weekend of epicness. So hopefully next year is just as epic. And
You know
and that's
what? You look like you could be a sous chef. Like I could totally see you doing that.
I
Like
would love it.
and stuff like on The Bear.
Yeah, I would love that. I cook constantly. I teach my kids how to cook. Like there is something about food, and if you can make that food taste good to the point where like you just made someone's day, there's like just a special feeling. I can't even explain it.
That would
Fun
be a cool
fact.
gimmick, man.
I owned a restaurant at one point.
Oh, so you get
Did
it.
you?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Lake Thunderhead restaurant. Yeah,
Very
it's on
cool.
the border of Iowa, Missouri, on a lake, and they would have you. Cisco was our food distributor, and they would let you go to their facility in Kansas City, this massive facility, and inside they have a pro kitchen. You sit at a booth, and they're trying to sell you product, right? So they bring in like 3 professional chefs, and they say, "Well, what kind of stuff are you interested in?" Before you get there, and you say, "Well, of course, the best steak cut I can get," even though I had no intention of buying it. And then they start cooking it for you so you can sample it. So hopefully to upsell you on these things. So you'd walk out with just bags of food because you're trying. I really want to explore a larger menu. So I want filet mignon. I want to have some pastas, maybe some dessert.
Yeah.
And I could bring a couple buddies along with me, and I always grab a couple of my friends to take them. We'd just go party down in Kansas City and eat up all that.
Which has good food in
That
itself.
sounds so. Yeah, I would say you're going to Kansas City. You're eating like dynamic rubs and just killer foods.
In reality, in my restaurant, it was on the lake. So I'm like, I'm selling burgers. You know what I mean? People want to get on the water. So I'm not selling steak, but I'm eating it on Cisco's dime.
Nice.
That's amazing. But yeah, all about that food, man. So hold on one second. I'm still talking to Legit as we go. Listen, there's some knockoffs out there that are better than the officials, like the knockoff Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime by MD005.
Yeah.
Is leagues better than what Hasbro gave us, right?
Is it Atlas Toys? What is it? I don't remember, but yeah,
I don't
it
remember.
is better.
The KO? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the KO, the MD005 KO Prime is just groundbreaking.
Well,
they fixed.
I've got a bunch of those coming in, actually.
Listen, Legit, Facebook,
They're great.
Tim Reagan. Tim will hook you up, right? Like,
yeah, I could.
They're
on the way right now to me. I stocked up on them because even at TF Con, the KOs go like gangbusters.
Oh, they're going to go like lightning.
Because like I said, not everyone can afford $200. I totally get that, and I have no judgment. I'm like, a good figure is a good figure.
Yeah.
If you can save money on it, then save money.
I can't wait to see the KO of the 86 Megatron. Like, I can't wait to see what changes they do to make it stand out and be even better.
If they could upscale it a little bit, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be.
I have no issues with that. If they gave us I
need to play with my KO Ginrai.
I didn't buy the KO Ginrai. I did not. I kind of want the DX9 Power Master Prime. I want to see more of that.
Well, yeah, of course, the mini because it's Legends scale, and they're getting that whole Super God Master Force crew coming out from DX9 is going to be amazing.
That's going to be sick.
So, but yeah, but that Genrai I've heard nothing but good things. There's just a few little things about it, but I've heard nothing but good things
I'm
about it.
sure it's fantastic, but like I said, bro, like in 24 hours, I paid for Magic Square Snarl, the Craftsman Toys final 2 figures.
And you did use
Odd-
my reviewer code Jimmy G, right?
Hell yeah, I did. And I bought each set individually
Nice.
so that you got points for each individual purchase. I bought the Audley Season Series 1 and the Blockies Unicron set. So
You
4
got the Hulkies.
purchases. And
Yeah.
I did.
You
I
ruined it
did.
there, Jimmy.
He fucking broke me. He broke me. It's
Did you get the
terrible.
cone heads? Did you get the cone heads?
I didn't. I budget myself, and my 4 purchases.
And you're gonna
kind
look
of
at your
put me on the
seekers and
side.
go, man, you know, I need to thrust.
No, you know what it
Ramjet and
is?
Dirge.
Also, I'm really not 100% because they went with the clear canopies on those cone heads, and I don't want to see the clear canopies. I want them painted. I want them to look like they're a cell piece, like a cell shaded part. That clear takes it all away. So then
There we
again, I'll
go.
be kicking myself in the teeth when it's 100.
Dang, this is the longest we've gone.
This is a long show. We're all talking. Well, at the same time, we're helping a collector out.
That's
Yeah.
Right. There's a collector that has literally every time I'm like, good night, they're like, well, I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, this is what you want. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we're doing what we want to do. And yes, it's very dangerous.
Well, now they're
Legit.
getting into the fans hobby pretenders over here.
Oh yes, the fans
That was
hobby
a
pretenders.
See, here we go. This show's going. I'm gonna go hit the J.
Either of you have that one?
Which one?
I do
Metal Hawk.
Metal
Yeah.
Hawk, I think it was.
I had him, and then I forgot what happened. Someone made me an offer that was too good to refuse for a trade, and so I traded him. So I want to get him again. I just never got a chance to open him when I had him.
I just
do
all
want
my stuff's in a box. So you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I like holding up unboxed figures, but you know, I can't dip too deep into my own dope.
Your own stash.
Yeah. But
Absolutely.
yeah, he was really
All
cool.
right. I haven't had Transformers in a little over 4 years, so honestly, I wouldn't care about the quality too much. I'm telling you, some of these knockoffs are just as good, if not better quality.
If you're looking
Oh,
at ordering overseas, Shozy store. Plain and simple.
Well, yeah, it also depends. Let's get Billy talking Beast Wars to live. I want to go to bed. Don't do that to me. And now, since we're talking Beast Wars, and Tim is the admin for a Masterpiece group, Robot Toys is doing an amazing line of legend scaled Beast Wars figures. And the best thing about them is if you have them next to your Masterpiece figures, they totally scale up with the size differences in the cartoon. There's Jimmy going to bed.
There's Robot Toys.
Yeah, the Robot Toys Beast Wars figures are
Optimus
top
Primal.
notch.
They have
Crack.
Megatron.
They've got
Cheetor, Tigertron.
Tarantulas is coming out soon, but they announced the Transmetal Optimus Primal. That
Waspinator.
Transmetal Optimus Primal with the Magic Square Masterpiece Prime is going to be like a diorama set in itself. So Beast Wars is the best thing that ever happened to Transformers.
And
It's the only
legit,
reason
baby,
it
don't miss
survived.
out on the Japanese continuity of G1. Well, you can miss out on Headmasters,
I
but
was gonna
Super
say
God
Headmasters
Master
was
Force.
trash.
Yeah,
in-
Super
in
God Master
US
Force and
Japanese.
Victory. You definitely watch those.
I'm G1. Billy is a Beast Wars, and Jimmy, I think, is like more of the
Everything.
Yeah, but he
So-
really likes the more anime,
Yeah,
like
I do.
Japanese
Yeah,
styling.
when I got into I mean, I still love G1. I mean, G1's gonna be
No, G1's everything. The G1's
Yeah.
what started us. Like, come on. Like, I love G1, but
But it was
what
cool
Beast
seeing
Wars
how they
did for
experiment-
Transformers. Come on.
Yeah, and it was cool how they started experimenting though with those G1 Japanese cartoons. Like, I mean, like the Pretenders were really really cool in Super God Master Force, and then of course Victory was almost like G1 again, whereas you had the bad guys going after energy and the good guys stopping the bad guys. You
Yeah.
know, that was it. And then Zone just didn't get its own shot. It was just one episode, and that was it. So, wow.
Yeah. That's it. But listen, I love you both. You're dear friends to me. I gotta go to bed. I'm waking up in like 5 hours.
I'm wiped from launch, and so yeah, so I got
But,
2 days off in a row. Hallelujah!
Good for you.
I'm finally
I
on my
don't,
days off too.
you know, I've got to get all my work in. I'm off starting Wednesday. I'm off for a little bit, so I got to get a lot done between tomorrow and Tuesday. But you know, it is what it is. But thank you both, Timmy. Thank you for being such an amazing
having
guest
me, guys.
host tonight. Now, this has been a blast. We're going so far that people are going to bed before us.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
watching
talking
the
on
watchers
sleep.
count.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
when
know?
you look at our demographic, it does make sense. Everyone gets tired around 10 o'clock. The insurer wears off. They got like, it's time to
Yeah.
go to bed.
We'll be doing this out of our senior care center room.
Oh, listen, as soon as I hit the senior mark, I'm dressing up like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. That's
What'll happen is we'll probably end up talking the same subject every week because we would have forgotten.
we'll forget.
Yeah.
Why are these toys such cheap plastic?
Join us for the Forge after party immediately
Yeah,
afterwards.
Derek, you're
Derek, we
hosting
got to get you
tonight.
back on, man.
All right. So with that, Tim, thank you. Thank you so much. Jimmy, thank you as well.
Thank you.
To the amazing people in the chat tonight, thank you. 8:39 p.m. So you're like California, you're West Coasting it on us. Enjoy, have a wonderful time out there. Keep away from the earthquakes, and thank you for watching us. But again, I'm